monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a rebel's fight without an alibi. It's up my hands without an alibi.
talk to me. We'll make a new tomorrow. Talk to me. What makes this happen?
Hey, good evening everyone, welcome on tonight's stream for the Mobile Mayhem Season 4 day number 2. Hope you guys are all excited for the clean and sweetie series that we have for you tonight. As you can see, I'm going to be joined by another caster from the Mobile Mayhem group, and that's going to be no one else than Verdict. Welcome to Mobile Mayhem, dude. How do you feel tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling extremely excited. I have been awaiting this moment for a while, so I'm glad I'm getting to the chance to cast with you tonight. Looking forward to some of these great matchups. Super excited about the opportunity. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
That's been great. You know what? We've been watching your content and stuff. You're rocking it. I'm pretty sure you're going to be doing at least as good tonight for these Mobile Mayhem stream. But you know what? Enough talking. We'll just jump straight into some information that we have to give you for tonight's standings and the schedule that we have. So let's jump straight into the schedule so you guys know what we are on about for tonight's stream. As we're taking a look at it, the map number 1 and the first match of the day will be between Kings and Aphelion. The game number 2 will be between Banker Gold versus Aphelion. Iconic versus Elevate will be a third series. And last but not least, Bunker Black, the other roster from Bunker Esport, will be fighting against White Dragons White. If we are talking for a bit, Verdict, about this first game, we do have this map bans, and gun bans that are happening, and even map rotations for these three games that we'll be seeing. So can you tell us more about this?
So we're going to be looking at a hardpoint crash to start off, a search and destroy, crossfire, a domination on firing range. Kings decided to go ahead and ban hardpoint scrapyard. That's one of the map bans they wanted to go ahead and choose. FloSkiLL map ban was Hardpoint Summit, which one of my favorites. So I guess that's one of the maps that they did not want to go ahead and do. Some of the weapon bans we're going to be looking at is going to be the ASM-10 banned by Kings. FloSkiLL weapon ban was the KRM. Surprisingly not. I'm assuming that's due to Grizz's ability with the shotgun. I don't I don't blame him in that department necessarily. So good choice for them. So super excited to get these matchups started. We're going to have a best of 3. Is that right?
It is right. It is right. So the first game, as you mentioned, will be this Hardpoint on Crash. The second one, the Search and Destroy on Crossfire. And if we get into a close series, the game number 3 will be, as you mentioned, on Domination Firing Range. Hope you guys are all excited for this one, at least as much as we are. And you know what? We are ready to jump straight into the lobby. Come and host, you guys can start this game because we want to jump straight in the action. If you guys want to show some support for your team in the chat, please make sure to do so. Show some love. Try to hype them up so they have a lot of power and a lot of support from you for the entire series. They'll need to win it to access to the final stages of the Mobile Mayhem Season 4 that will be taking place in February. You guys already know that. You've been following this stream and these games for a while now. It's the Season 4 that's being run for EU, and the EU scene is actually growing up for a bit. We do see way more support than what we had before, which is a really great thing from you guys, and we can't thank you enough for it. So yeah, the game is ready. Seems like the screenshots and all these rules are ready. The pre-rules are all made. So Fentas, you might be ready to go. Let's jump straight into this game number 1, Hardpoint on Crash between Kings and Funsting. I have to ask you a few things, Verdict, to be fair. You have already been casting a lot of games between the Taiwan teams from the EU region, if I'm correct. Do you have any pronostics about this game? Do you think that one team is going to be above the other, talking about gameplay or gun skills, or will be a 50-50 affair?
Well, based off my assessment, I've seen a lot of these guys from Kings. To be fair, I haven't seen a lot from the other team, so I'm kind of biased in the aspect that I'm aware of Grizz's abilities and some of these players from Kings. So to really give a fair assessment, I couldn't give it to you, but knowing King's abilities, Angel, Deja, Inferno, all these guys. Gonna be super pumped to watch these guys perform, but definitely looking forward to seeing FloSkiLL perform here too, as this is gonna be my first time watching them.
Yeah, Funsting do have a great potential, I have to say. To be honest with you guys, they've been popping off during the qualifiers. This is one. I know Funsting has been invited to this season. So for this matchup number 1, we won't see any team coming from the Mobile Mayhem Season 4 qualifiers, but we might be seeing a few more further into this stream later on, but now it's all about this hardpoint crash between Kings and Aphelion. We will see Aphelion grabbing a few points out of this first hill by Pillars, and it might be, as always on this map, that's a pretty common thing for them to just take and go for their score streaks at the beginning of this first hill, and then they just get themselves ready for the second one by the hotel, and hotel is most of the time the most contested hardpoint at an early stage of the game, and that's what we see now. They're not even pushing on the side. They will be grabbing a few points. Let's make it 10 now for the side of Aphelion, but on the side of Kings we can see that they're rotating all around the map, sitting by the barrier and setting themselves up around this chopper just so they can have some cover for the next hill verdict.
Absolutely. So that battle for hotel, 3-story, whatever you guys call it, definitely going to be where a majority of this beginning matchup is going to be set placed in. That first hill, I think Aphelion definitely took advantage of the time that they could have gotten out of it. We're going to see Grizz and team setting up for hill 2, and I think we've got at least 3 players in, so they've got a pretty good hold on the point. Obviously, Grizz setting up, holding off the rotation. So we're going to see a 3-man push from this backside of Delhi, and Grizz spawning out, which could be a bad sign. We'll see how he recovers. But so far, so good for the side of Kings.
They're doing great so far. You are right on that one. They have now reached the 40 points, but the side finally being contested, and that's a retake coming from Aphelion. And the thing I'm interested by is that, yeah, we expected that. The DRH has been banned by Kings. Obviously, the ASM10 has been banned by Kings, and the KRM by Aphelion, just to avoid Grizz from playing with it, as you mentioned before. But we do see common guns such as the DRH, that is like the it's at the same level, if I have to be honest, at the same level than the ASM10, talking about ARs, and Chopper will be used by a few players there. I've seen a player from Aphelion actually using him, but I think he's switched back to sort of an AR playstyle now. They're not even grabbing the points out, it's already been over, but we do see again Aphelion trying to control this hill. Inferno will jump in, grab a few frag, hold this hill, and Inferno already unlocked the cluster strike, so you have a massive score streak when it comes to hardpoint already in his bag. Might be able to use it later on. I don't think he's going to waste that for the third hill as the game just started, and there's a lot of time remaining on these games so far. We do see Aphelion trying super hard about this hill by the bar, and they managed to go for a retake from Kings, and Kings are still leading by over 40 points now.
Yeah, Inferno is just lighting these guys up, man. He's already got 13 on the board. He's got a cluster strike in hand, using and abusing this DRH as he picks up another player's DRH just because he ran out of ammo there. Great to see him hold that complete hill by himself at one point at the very beginning, giving map control to Kings. They are off to a great start. They've already got a 60-plus point lead. They've got spawns for new. They held a majority of P2. They contested and retook P2 or P3. P4 is going to be pretty much just a holding battle here, as we're going to see these guys funneling in from 3-story onto the backside of Delhi, side of Delhi, burnt car area. So we're going to see him light up this sentry gun. He's got his Predator missile in hand. He gets a frag from that. So perfect placement from Inferno. This guy coming out of nowhere, just fragging out. 16 kills already, 16 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and he's got Narcs right there beside him too. So great duo as they are anchoring this team. They've got a well over 100-point lead now. So Inferno pulling it out for his team. Narcs as well. Grizz, I don't know if that KRM ban might have potentially hurt him. I'm sure he'll find a way to bounce back, but definitely not the kind of performance I usually see from this guy. This guy's usually just... he's usually tearing through the competition, but we're going to see P4 and P5 is going to begin. It's going to be in this top mechanic building. Any kind of insight on what this Aphelion team has to do in order to come back from a 100-plus point lead, or deficit rather? Have you seen these guys play a lot? Is there something that you noticed that these guys are not doing that they usually do? Anything that sticks out to you, Flo, as we get set up for P5 here?
Yeah, we do see a massive retake coming from the side of King. We're all pushing up the stairs now, but they're going to be connecting. Gets one, messes up the second bullet, and they will be destroyed by the Aphelion roster. Ma, the old player, used to be playing in Arena Casito a few seasons ago. that left and came back to the competitive scene. Glad to see you back, my dude. But now, yeah, they're going for the retake, reducing these gap for less than 100 points now. They might be on a good way for them to start this sort of a comeback against Kings that are dominating so far. And the funny fact about trying to ban the KRM to avoid Grizz with from playing with it is that Grizz would say it himself. You can ban and you can ban a gun, but you can't ban Grizz. And Grizz, he's OP with every single gun, and I think it's also sort of an ego thing right there for him to play with the HS, because he knows that the KRM is way better talking about the fire rate, but the damages are massive when it comes to this HS. So I think he's just playing for his ego, saying, you can ban a shotgun, I'm going to use another one and still destroy you with that, but that's not working super well for him so far. Only 4 frags with that much points in the game, and I think he's not having a good session. Maybe it's considered as a warm up for him, and on the other side we will have Legend having a rough time against Kings. Still 165 points for King, 989, sorry, for the side of Aphelion, but that's a -5 coming from the Kings roster. I might be able to capture a few points out of this hill by the mid pillars. And do you agree on the fact that on this map, if you want to gain a lot of points, you might be focusing and really tryharding on these phones flipping for P3 and P4, like by the bar and by the spawn house?
Yeah, I definitely, if you're either team, you definitely want these backside spawns. You want this. You don't want to be spawning up a mechanic. I felt like that is the only time you want to be spawning there is when P5's open. It's pretty useless. It's easier to retake P2, 3, and 4 when you have that backside spawn. So yeah, if you're either of these teams, you want to be bunkering down in this backside, having someone anchor for you. P1's obviously going to be a toss-up, so setting up for it is pretty pointless. If I am Alpha Stung, I will be trying to gather as many points as I can from any point. So if you're going to be setting up for P1, we're going to be setting up for P2, obviously, here. But P1 was probably an area where they could have regained a few more points. Obviously, we're going into P2, and all Kings need is 40 more points to take the lead or take the win. And they'll be closing this out. But yeah, Kings looking very solid. Narcs and Inferno definitely doing some work for these guys. Deja and Angel not far behind them. Narcs putting up 30 is impressive. Inferno with 27. He put up double digits real quick. And, you know, Grizz's performance, we'll just let this one slide because obviously his team's got his back. Deja picking up 3 big kills with the Pred there. They've been pretty much in total control this entire game. They only need 2 points remaining for the remainder of this game to come to an end. I'm not going to call it too soon, but it's looking pretty good for Kings.
Looking pretty good for Kings, and as good as that. Now they wrap this first game up, having a massive lead for over 157 points against Funsting, making it a 1-0 for Kings. Thanks to this match number 1 on this hardpoint crash, as we're going to jump straight into the second game, Search and Destroy. I think it is on Crossfire if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, Kings, pretty solid as they've always been, and they are again showing off that they deserve to be in this tournament and they deserve to win these games to access to the grand finals. I remember from last season, they were a bit disappointed because of the stage 4 and stage 5 from the EU champs not happening, as it has been cancelled due to the pandemic, sorry. So they were frustrated. They didn't participate a lot in these mobile Mayhem Season 3, but now it's time for them. We are a full phone tournament, running it only with phone players. So this is the opportunity to show that they are still the best team in EU according to champs. The team I might be scared about when it comes to Kings fighting them will be like either Aphelion, Banker Gold. I might even say Elevate, because Elevate has been incredible throughout the last tournament we've been watching together. And yeah, I'm just putting a coin this time on Aphelion. Maybe it will be surprising most of you, but I'm pretty sure Aphelion are working well when it comes to play under pressure, and this is the occasion now. It's either you win the Search and Destroy, or that's a clean 2-0 wrapped up by Kings for the series number 1 of the day. And I might think that Aphelion are going to be answering back this time for this Search and Destroy game.
So yeah, definitely going to see them perform a lot better on the Search and Destroy, or they will be 2-0'd. Kings looking pretty heavy right now, man. These guys came in, they had a mission, they executed, they followed the game plan, they played it well. There was a point where I believe in the first hill rotation, P3 came up and they did not have spawns for Delhi. They didn't have spawns for P4. They were able to adjust. They were able to get that spawn flip. with at least 30 seconds left in that point. Perfect setup for these guys. If they play anything like that in this search and destroy, I'm going to go ahead and say it'll be a 2-0, but definitely got to give props to these guys, Aphelion. Let's see how they can bounce back and perform in the search and destroy on Crossfire.
Crossfire, do you think that this map is like city-sided or decided? Do you think you have a preference coming on these sides saying, yeah, they do have an advantage when they're sitting on that? And we've been noticing this when it came to the T side of this map with Imperium and Maxman. We always said, why do they keep rushing towards the B side while A might be a really good area to plant on, even if that's maybe more outdoors than B is. You can hide into the B market and stuff when you're planning on B. But yeah, they're always coming into the B bomb site. Do you think that A is underrated on these search and destroy crossfire games?
I'm a little biased. This is my standpoint behind it. Usually, in search and destroy, I feel like the defending team has the advantage at any point. But in Crossfire, this is a different map. I feel like this is just me again. The attacking side has an advantage as they're at the top of the hill, so they're looking down. You're having to look up coming from the defending side, and you're also having to cross that street if you're going to get over to the A bomb site. Obviously, the retake it could be a bit of a struggle for the defense, but if you've got a good sniper, if you've got good placement, you can take it. But the attacking side, once they get over to B, there's so much cover, there's so much you can take advantage of as far as the buildings and the hallways. There's just a little more dynamics on the top side of that map. So if you're on the attacking side, I feel like you're going to have the advantage. If you get into that bus station building, if you're able to secure the bomb, get it down, you'll definitely have a better chance of defending it once it is planted. But yeah, I'm not saying that A isn't underrated. It's just when you're able to see from the spawn side on the defense, it's really hard to justify making an A push.
Yeah, I just thought about something concerning Kings and about Kings, the way they play this map. I remember back in the stage 4 in the EU champs, we've been watching them playing against Cold Esports on this map for quite a few times. I think they played twice on this map against Cold, and I remember these lineups from Kings, like sailing to the spawn by the broken building. When they're spawning in the CT side, just rush straight, cross mid, and then you jump and climb the ladder. So you're sitting on top of there. I've seen Angel hitting some nasty bullets across the entire map with that snipe, just sitting in this with the Arctic. And I think that now that an Arctic is mostly used in these streams, you do see a lot of Arctic ACOG users, or even regular Arctic scope users such as Jim from Aphelion that is rocking with it. I might think that Kings have the advantage of the map coming for these game 2 of the series, but you know what? We'll never talk too fast because we know that a reverse sweep can happen within a minute and within a heartbeat. So we might keep an eye on both of these teams and the way they'll be playing that, but that will definitely be a great performance for Funsting to manage to get this second game secured in the favor, and we go straight into the BO3 and a full BO3 for this first series of the day verdict.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm looking. Just me because I'm biased because I haven't watched too many of these guys from Aphelion. Any players that I need to be looking for? Anybody that I need to be spectating immediately? Any snipers that are just lethal with it? Who do I need to be looking for on both teams?
Can you try to rephrase it so I can explain it myself better?
Who should I be spectating? Who is the must see player today in this search and destroy across?
I know a lot of people are big fans of the way Nox is playing the map. I can already tell that Grizz might be playing super aggressively as he always does. When he's not using the shotgun, he's basically using, I think that's the Fennec, so he's going to go for short range fights and close quarters fights. So I might think that if he's on the city side, he might push sometimes toward the B alleyway and through the stairs to go straight into the bus station building, as you mentioned. So I might think we should keep an eye on both of these players. But on the other side, I've heard a lot of people talking about the way that Beer is rocking with every single guns on these games. So on the side of Kings, I might keep an eye on both of these players, Nox and Grizz, even Angel. And on the other side, Beer, I've seen it popping off for a few times so far in this Mobile Mayhem League. And I know Legend used to be part of the Vive Gacha team that actually won one of our last tournament, almost won one of our last season, and I'm interested in seeing how both teams will be playing against each other on the Search and Destroy Crossfire. And that's frustrating for me as I can't tell who's going to win this. I can't predict that. I'm not the medium, unfortunately, and sometimes I'm getting it right. But you know what? I'm getting for both teams, so it's 100% win rate.
Absolutely. As we say that, the lobbies, the screenshots were sent in. The lobby is starting. We're going to get started up on this search and destroy on Crossfire. I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to be looking at my boy Melk. I know you're going to be spectating some of these keen guys. I want to see what this guy can do. They're on the brink of being 2-0'd. Let's see how they adjust. Let's see how they make up for that first loss. Obviously, wasn't too great of a performance for them, but they've definitely got a lot of room to make up here.
And as I've pointed that out just before, Angel has the great lineup sitting on top of the building. He's trying to go for that throw. Oh, the wall banging, and we talked about him. We might have cast a cursed the Alpenfesting roster, as Angel is going to be the first entry fragger on this game, and this route number 1 is going to be picking this route from top of the broken building. He's trying to go for some more though. He spotted one sitting by the car, but is just going to go for that pre-fire. Grizz will keep going. And he's sitting in the bus. They don't even expect him to be there. What? How did he push through there? On a great timing. As soon as they take the bomb, he might be rushing out and taking some kills. And we do see Matbeer, the one we were talking about using the M1216, that might be able to trade if Grizz manages to get a frag towards the B station. But they're playing super passively now. They're all rotating and sitting around these B bomb. Maybe they're trying to get a pick to reduce that to a 4v4 so they can easily plant that and go for a fair mint retake. And you know what? Yeah, they're playing passive. They're not even pushing hard. They're not planting the bomb so far. They're just waiting for them to do any mistake on the side of Kings. We might expect the bomb to go down soon just so you can give them some opportunity. Oh, come on. Maybe the 200 IQ check into the bus. That's going to be the pick they needed, and the bomb just went down. And verdict, it's all down to 40 seconds for Kings to clutch this out. It might sound like a first round for Alpenfesting if they manage to hold these bomb site though.
Yeah, they did a good job of picking Grizz there. I don't know how he got there, to be honest with you. But he planted himself there, and you called it. He was going to play super aggressive. He was at a very aggressive point on the map. I definitely would have been able to pick him. The bomb is down. We're going to see him. Yeah, he's using that pump shot, that pop-off shotgun. Going to get a kill, Melk is. Halkin's going to take out Deja. Definitely. Oh, wow. Angel's just abusing that Arctic. And the bomb is defused. They were so close. Alpha stuck very close. They put the bomb down in the right timing. They got the pick they needed. They were just unable to hold that site. And GG's to them. They're going to lose that first round. King's going to go up 1-0.
Oh, dude, I was actually looking at Nox and the way he played. Like, he shot it being behind the bus station. He shot it at the enemies. And as soon as he started shooting, he missed this bullet. He tried to reload saying, hey, guys, come on, chill. I've got it. And managed to get 2 insane quickscope in a close range fight against the snipe and Mar in the end. So it has been taken down. That was a great play coming from Nice and a good clutch from the Kings, making it a first round for the Search and Destroy Crossfire in their favor. The bomb was about to go down straight into B, but they went for like a retake and they pushed just behind. They pushed back just so they can hold this bomb, and here we go. The bomb is being planted now in a 5v4. They finally, and for the first time in that game, have a lead and an advantage over the Kings roster now, as being up to 1 more man alive. And they might be going for that retake with 30 seconds remaining, and I don't see any possible way where Kings can win this if we do see Alpenfesting playing that safe, sitting in the corners and in buildings.
Yeah, we're going to see. I'm taking a look at Darks. Darks almost had a nice little bang there onto this back bus station building, the little alleyway area. I'm not sure what's going on, but he missed 2 perfectly good shots. Inferno's going to take out Mars. Sip's going to take out Inferno, so the trade's made. We got a... oh, my! Narc! Abusing that Arctic 50. His efforts aren't going to be enough, though. The round is going to go in favor of Alpha Stung.
Dude, he just jump shot it because he knew the bomb was being picked up. He jump shot it. We saw a teammate from Kings trying to cover the bomb diffuser. He jumped, quickscopes, got a collateral, killing both the defender and the bomb diffuser. That was a crazy play coming from Hakanda with the Arctic 50. And now, as we're jumping into round number 3, we do feel that Alpenfesting are feeling more confident about the way and looking at the way they cross in mid. They just don't throw any more utilities, just go straight for this rush. Putting the trophies down, waiting for these players to push in. And Legend, we know you already been performing better throughout these entire games. So please, show some good plays and some good content. We do see some bullets being exchanged between both players now by mid, but Nox is going to be super greedy. Right in the mid open, one player is going to be sitting by the top of the building, which is going to be Mar, and I don't think this is the smartest idea to go for when you're playing against snipers across the entire map. But you'll be using a DRH, or if you have an insane aim control and recoil control, you might be managing to get a few frags out of this positioning by the top of balcony, but no, they just will be playing passively over again. I think if Amperum was there, he would have been really mad about the way they're playing now, but Grizz is going to be waiting for him to pick by the stairs, coping in, and that's going to be maybe a shotgun battle as soon as somebody moves. He's baiting for the jumps, trying to say, hey dude, I'm waiting for you there. And the fact that somebody from Aphelion have finally been killed might be tilting them up to tell them, yeah, you should move now. But Grizz, he missed the timing. He was about to push there, and that's still a 5v4 in favor of Kings, and making it a 4v4 thanks to Matt They pushing from the stairs. He's going to be trying to flake around. He sees Angel in front of him, gets the bullet, gets the second. Monash comes for the trade, and the bomb is going down on B now, reducing the time left to 40 seconds, Verdict.
Yeah, we got Grizz not playing as aggressively as he did the first 2 rounds. He knows his efforts playing aggressive did not pay off, as he's yet to get on the board, but that does not mean anything. We got plenty of ball game left to be played. Legends and team pushing or a holding point. They're actually going to be pushed by 2 inside of bus station. Inferno! I'm not sure what happened with Inferno, but Deja got lit up. And Inferno just right there in that little hallway area connecting the bus station to that other building, just lasered. I'm not sure where the communication there was for Inferno. Inferno obviously a great awareness player, as he dropped 30 bombs last game. Obvious a blunder there, as the round's going to end and it's going to go in favor of Alpha Stung.
All right. Nox pushed aggressively and he managed to get a frag, but Inferno is going to get 1, get 2. Only Seep as the last player alive in the 1v4 is getting pushed from the left side. Grizz gets a hit mark, and Inferno comes for the flank to get a 3rd frag in this round, making it back to a 2-2. I have to notice something to point something out. It's not against you, Verdict, nothing rude. I've seen somebody from the Funsting roster saying, you need to teach your friend how to pronounce your name. But guys, you have such a difficult team name to pronounce. And it seems like you're saying Alfenstung instead of Alpenfestung. I know it's... Oh my god, Angel gets the shot through the smoke. I know it's hard to pronounce. This thing is super hard to say because I think... Where do you guys actually come from? Can you tell me, Alpenfestung, where is your team coming from? I think this is a European country, but I can't even tell which one. So tell us so we can understand why is your team name so hard to say.
Yeah, I looked at it and man, I tried my best. I'm so sorry, guys, if I let you down. Alpenfestung. Alpenfestung. Yes. I'm just gonna stop, guys. Kings and Alpha Stung. Yeah, I'm not gonna botch that anymore, guys. Melk, last remaining player. It's a 3v1. Kings got the man advantage. Grizz finally starting to fight his groove. He got on the board with 1 kill on the board. Narcs and Inferno got his back. We've got a 3-1 push. Narcs reloading his sniper. Inferno right on the other side, banging inside that little bakery building or deli, whatever you guys would like to call it. Narcs readjusting, just waiting for the right time to pull out his shots. Grizz waiting for him to get a little aggressive here just to see what's going to happen. Melk looking to make something happen. He's going to be holding inside of this building. Inferno going to be pushing in. I want to say Melk is using a KRM, but I might be wrong.
I think that's the by 15 red action.
Is that the red action? Gotcha. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I think this is the by 15.
The size of it. Good deal. Good deal. I was making sure.
Yeah. I was seeing that in the chat saying, wait, what? Oh, what? I know. That's a by 15. I'm always being triggered by this when we playing ranked. And then, yeah. Most of the time, I think that's a KRM, but it's actually by 15. And you can see that he's using that pretty well. Almost got the clutch. But Kings are now on the T side. Enzo will find the wallbang straight into MacBeer saying, even if you're not using a band gun, you're using a loud one. I'm going to take you down so you're not a threat anymore for the team. And the bomb went down on A. No, the bomb has been picked up. Legend managed to get the frag. Spraying threat through the market and through the wall. Man, that was a great play from him. Reducing now to a 4v4. The bomb just went down towards the A side. And it's all about Kings and their positioning to hold these bomb site. Is it planted for the top balcony? I don't think it is. Nax is going to be holding the A stairs line. With the snipe coming from top of the market on the little shop area by the bottom balcony. Taking the first line, missing a few players. Iken will connect this at least on Deja. There's one player sitting still in the building, but the other one are pushing on top of the other side. And Angel will be the one by the balcony. We can call him Juliet now as he's waiting for his Romeo to defuse that bomb. But this is back to a 2v1 in favor of Kings. Hacken gets another frag, and Hacken is destroying people in this entire game, in this entire round, but that won't be able for him. Oh, Hacken gets the final kill. That was a great try from him. He got at least 4 kills, make it maybe 5 for Kings. I don't think he had an ace, but he managed to get all these frags done and these clutch happening. But unfortunately, the time ran out, the bomb exploded, and that's going to be a 4th round for Kings, and still 2 for the side of Up and Fisting.
Yeah, he was definitely playing KD there. Smart move, because there was no point in trying to even defuse that bomb. Time was just not on his side. So yeah, put on a heck of a show for us. Let's see how they can bounce back and maybe get this round. They're in fear of being 2-0 here. They're down by 2. We've got a first pick in favor of Hacken. Hacken definitely picking up that big frag. Milkbeer is down as well. So we got a 4v4 in this situation. Hacken sees Narcs, but Narcs able to take the advantage as he gets him with the Locust. He's going to re-angle, readjust, take some shots onto Mars. Mars is the last remaining player, or one of the last remaining players. We got a 4v2, Deja, Narcs, Grizz, and Angel for the sides of Kings. And we've got Sip and Mar remaining on the other side. These guys got to find an adjustment. Monarch's just abusing that Locust, pushing in, getting the quick scope onto him. Sip is going to be down. Mar is going to be the last remaining player. He's yet to get a frag on the board, so this is definitely his time to shine. Going to need to see a little bit more from this roster, as they are potentially going to be in a 5-2 deficit. Yeah, I'm again sorry for that BY15 red reaction. I couldn't see the actual size of it. I knew that gun is like massive when you're standing in the pre-game lobby and when it drops on the ground. But in comparisons to seeing him hold it, and then it dropped, obviously that it was definitely a BY15.
Yeah, now Mare was in a 1v3, managed to get the first kill, but now in a 1v2 with 20 seconds left, is he able to get these clutch happening? I think there's not enough time left, or he needs to get like 2 correct kills. But yeah, he's going to be too far away from that bomb. That's going to be a 5th round for Kings, and an opportunity for them to close this round and this game up, just to make this a clean 2-0 against Apple and Festung. It's going to be hard time. It's going to be really hard time now, because they have to come back for 3 rounds. They can't lose any more rounds, and they need to win 4 in a row for Alpen. And yeah, I still believe in that. It seems it might look impossible from our point of view, but the comeback is always possible, and comeback is always real when you believe in it and you make up for it now.
Yeah, I think it happened. There's still plenty of game left to play as long as these guys are on the same page. Communication is going to be there. We're going to see Grizz take out Milkbeer, so not a good start for them. But Kings losing Angel, as Angel's taken out by Sip, so Sip getting that refrag. Hacken taking out Narcs. Deja on the tray with iSip, so we've got a 2v3 situation in favor of Alvin's. Oh, wow. Grizz and Deja picking up some big frags on the Legend of Mar. Grizz finally in his groove. He's got 7 on the board. We've got 1 player remaining for this team, and he's going to take out Grizz. Grizz going down with the quickness, as Deja and Hacken, the last remaining players, 1v1 situation. If they want to come back, this is their opportunity to do so. Deja does have the bomb in hand, which is not looking good for Alpha Stung, as they are gonna have to either defuse if he gets the plant or take out Deja. Either way, that's the only way they're gonna be able to breeze through this round.
Oh, he's seen him. He spotted him. They're just playing around the bus now. Deja was sitting by the egg glitch with the R-Tech. They're just gonna be fake planting that just to bait the enemy, but he knows he's not gonna fall into that trap that easily. Is he going to go for a full plan? No, for another fake rotating towards A, which is a great option and a good decision making coming from Deja. The EA bomb and the A plant might be an easy one to go for. And I think as the SS Sniper is going to be running straight into the right side of where he is, going to that building, finding some cover. And yes, that was a good prediction coming here. And he knows he's getting pushed from the left. He might be missing the wall while he's jumping. And yes, going for the retake, trying to get the wall bank connected. He has having the pistol out, as he's going to get pushed from behind, but that was a choke, and Hacken manages to get a 12th round secured, and a 3rd round, a 12th kill, sorry, secured, and a 3rd round for the side of Up and Festung, keeping the dream alive for his teammates, and they still have 3 more rounds to go to get this 2nd round win.
Yeah, there was a moment where I didn't think he was gonna land those shots, but when he peeked around that corner, he had the obvious advantages. Deja switched to his pistol. He's got that MP5. He had it fully loaded. He was ready to rock and roll. The bomb is going to be held by Deja. This ninth round is going to be taking a turn for it looks like they're going to be rotating towards this B bomb site rather quickly. We got one in mid, one in top of office building. Hacken's going to be setting up inside this deli, waiting for someone to just push. So bombs, again, going to be played very conservatively. They're going to be trying to get a pick here. Grizz is weak as he is pushing back inside of the bus station building. Bomb's going to go down. We got 40 seconds for Alpin to make a comeback here. We saw them win that last round in a 1v1 situation. They've got a 5-4 man advantage, so should definitely take advantage of that. Legend greasing Grizz there. Grizz goes down. Narc's getting the refrag on Legend, and we got a 4v3, 4v2. Just a lot of back and forth.
Uh-oh. He's getting pushed from behind, misses the bullet on Mar, the bomb. Oh, he got the first kill. The bomb is being defused. He doesn't even see that coming. And he's shooting it down just before on the most perfect timing ever. That's gonna allow Kings to win this round and even gets the final kill. What a great play coming from Angel sitting on top of that balcony, making it a clean 2-0, and what a clash to end this series between Kings and Alpenfestung. I can't even trust my eyes right now.
Yeah, that was great awareness for Angel, man. That was perfect timing. Didn't choke that shot. It was just all in all a perfect shot for Angel. GG's to both teams. Alpin's going to be 2-0 here. Kings obviously getting that win. Big win for them on the hardpoint and the search and destroy.
Oh my god. There's no way we just seen that. Now Kings are taking this 2-0 win. What a great play that was, everyone. And you know what? The next game is even going to be crazier. I don't know about you. I'm pretty sure you're going to share the same point of view than me. And we want to see some third map. We want to see some domination game, which means we need to see close series tonight. And fingers crossed, the next one will be one of these close matches that we enjoy watching, because the next match will obviously be Bunker Gold fighting against Aphelion. So we're just taking a few minutes break, and we'll be back right after that to bring you some more action into this Mobile Mayhem Season 4 Day 2 League.
And I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. Wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. Oh, seeing the stars reminds me of you. You left me with scars, but I know that one day you'll see it through. You'll see
jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
our display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. And we just slow down. For you and I are safe and We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. Can we just slow down? And we just slow waste another day. I don't know how to play. You say we need a change, I feel that you mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, it's not like we need them. Safe and sound. Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you'll still want me, I hope you'll still need me a million years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity. Sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. Gotta show you love and keep me high. Keep me high. Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love. It keeps me high, keeps me high.
And we're back, guys. We're ready to go and to jump straight into some other action for this Mobile Mayhem Tournament. Thank you, Jim, for that raid. And gracias, Turo y Karma, por el raid. Bienvenido a todos. Y no te olvides suscribirte a este canal. Lo intento ir a los 3000 suscriptores. Lo podéis ayudarme para suscribirte. We're just gonna go back to English because that my Spanish is approximative, and I think we'll keep it in the English stream verdict if you agree. What do you think about this next game coming up between Banker Goals and Aphelion? Can we at least first talk about these map rotations, these map bans and weapon bans?
Absolutely. We're going to have a hardpoint raid, a search and destroy standoff, and if it goes to a game 3, which I'm hoping it does, we're going to have a domination on firing range. Some of the map bans, hardpoint scrapyard, AE ban, the S&D raid, some of the gold, the guns ban, gold, bunker gold, ban the ASM-10, Aphelion, banning the chopper. So we're going to have a hardpoint to 250. Go ahead and starting it up. I've got eyes on Karma and team. These guys going to be setting up for P1, going to be opening up for shop. Anybody in particular you got your sights on? Anybody you're going to be looking to perform? I know you got these guys in a tournament that is going to be in finals tomorrow, so should be interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah, I'm therefore going to keep an eye on the other side of Aphelion, and I'll either keep an eye on Jim, because he's been the one popping off and getting so many frags in the last few games. I've seen him popping easily about and over 30 kills in almost every single game. That was massive. And on the other side, I don't even know who should I really take a look at. Turu has been doing really great. We almost see Lucky getting a lot of frags every game, and he's showing up right now, having 6 kills on the counter at an early stage of the round. And the game that is impressive coming from Lucky, the pre-fire RPG might have connected, but Karma is going to end this kill back the double stairs, and we're jumping straight into some other games now. They're all pushing and rotating towards this kitchen area. These map rotations, dude, I have to say, these map rotations remind me of the OG days where scream rules were the only rules being used in the tournament, and you used to play these standard rotation, whether it was hardpoint raids, search and destroy standoff, and this domination firing range. So I'm a bit nostalgic, and I really will enjoy every single piece of this match between Banky Gold and Aphelion.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, I hope this goes to a game 3 because I definitely want to see a firing range on domination. No persistence, no chopper, no stealth chopper, none of that stuff that can get in the way of a good, clean game. I'm glad they elected to make these rule changes, as it really does even the playing field and gives these guys the opportunity to really break points, really hold angles. It's just all about gun skill. We've got weapon bans, ASM-10, and the chopper, obviously, for these guys. So excited to see a lot of DRH gunplay. I feel like that's one of the weapons that I would be using if I were in this tournament. One, because it's just a precise weapon. It's very OP in damage. At this particular moment, we've got a pretty not significant lead for these guys, but 59-34, still pretty even playing field though. So a lot of game left to be played. Notable performances: Lucky 13-2. Man, he is just balling out. I think I need to be watching Lucky. Lucky knows what he's doing.
I've been watching him for about 30 seconds straight. These guys destroying, and he managed to get a retake on his own on the attack open, taking 4 enemies down with the War Machine and finishing the final one on depth, sitting by the generator. Now he's going to get the Predator missile connected straight into Jim's forehead, and he got him killed. That's going to be a great way for them to earn some more points from this garage hill. The sentry guns has been set up by Lucky as well to hold the site. He's been set up in the middle of these hard points. And I think coming from Banker Gold so far, they're doing really great. Even of these map rotations, Jim is going to be trying to dodge the sentry gun, but he's going to be taken down. Ghoul, thanks to this cold streak, and they need to go for the next hard point. They just reached 100 points mark. And dude, this game is already going crazy. And for a team, I have to say and give some clout to them, Banker Gold, for a team that used to be playing on iPad and that just recently switched to phone, they're doing great so far against a former team that has always been playing competitive in Codem on phone.
Yeah, they definitely made this adjustment well, especially Lucky, dude. He's 120 off, and as soon as I say that, he gets the kill that he needs. He's got his cluster strike in hand. He's got 17 frags on the board. Definitely in a league of his own, as I don't think anybody is anywhere close. Double digits. First player there. The only player that's even remotely close is going to be Jim. Jim's with 9. So now he's got 18. He's got that cluster strike in play, racking up these points. They've got nearly a 100-point lead as P4 is going to be right at that half point, 30 seconds remaining. They're going to be contested, but I want to say that this scrap time is not even going to be bring them to a point where they're going to be within range of this next point either. So a little under 100 points now. Lucky's still racking up those kills. He's getting taken out there by Ghoul, or not Ghoul, but Depths. So we got a pretty lopsided matchup with Lucky dropping almost 20 so far, and we're not even at P5.
Yeah, and now the thing I'm interested by is that we'll be seeing Gold using the Tempest, and by the way, he's playing with it. A lot of people might be using it, spamming in ranked after this, just spamming this Tempest. He knows he's on the floor, he's going to be taking the other one. The one is sitting back the floor is trying to connect this bullet as well, and will be dead just before he shoots the bullet. And Gould goes for that retake on the side. We'll get some more by the double step, and that's an impressive job coming from him. We're locking all these single skull streaks now, talking up the short RC. But Lucky prefires it. We'll get one. We'll spam the entire side, connecting into Saturns, and that's Jim sitting on the right corner with Debs. 2 with another kill, making it a retake coming from that side. Debs with a gravity spike, or the bamboo sticks, whatever you want to call them. He's just getting a lot of frags over here. And Shuru is going to re-peek on Jim. Almost get the kill on Toby. Tommy will shot him down. Dude, it's still a great lead coming from Vocal Gold, but the Aphelion roster is just catching up so far.
Yeah, Aphelion definitely made a comeback after they retook P4. P5 was pretty much all them. I'm seeing a lot of rotations from this Bunker Gold team. They know that P5 is just, not even worth pushing at this point. We've got 3 players for Aphelion already setting up there, so they might be at a world of danger as these points are going to be set to reset here. P1's going to be open up for shop here in the next few seconds. It looks like Aphelion is on a pretty good spree here. They got 5 players in or around the hard point. They've got pretty good spawn control. They're getting contested, but they still got a hell of a man advantage here, and they are going to be able to hold it. So Aphelion definitely not out. You were speaking earlier about a lot of back and forth games that have been played with these teams in specific. I can see that nobody wants to lose here. These guys are hella competitive. They are not going to go down without a fight.
No, they won't. For sure they won't. They're just trying super hard, and that was a really great full 5 men being killed, and the entire Aphelion roster fell into their death against the Banker Gold. They managed to get this retake on this hill, but they need to go for these early rotations now towards the next hill by the kitchen, and Gold set it up his sentry gun straight into it. They're holding the flank, but now they all know they're going to be pushing from mid and from these Z double stairs. Is he going to spray through the wall? He will try to connect a few bullets. But now Gold is going to be the MVP on the side of Aphelion, and on the other side it's still Lucky dominating the entire scene and this entire game. They're pushing into this point. They might have grabbed it back. Toby will be sitting by this. Will be flanked on the correct timing. There's still one sitting by the bank. Will he be able to find him? But I don't think it's going to be on the correct timing. Dark Wizard tries to go for the flank. Jim, as the annihilator are, and as a main sniper, is of course killing with it. Jets with some more, and we do see catching up, Aphelion catching up with the delay they had, and the fact that being late, the pawn gap is being reduced, and they might be able to tie this game up if they manage to hold it for the entire time.
Yeah, they did a great job of holding this this second hill in kitchen. At one point, I believe the spawns were about to flip or even flip momentarily, but we saw great usage of the operators, the Annihilator from Ghoul, or not Ghoul, but Jim, obviously holding that point. They did a great job recouping. They've got a pretty good setup too. As I'm looking, Karma is spawning out. He's pushing into the poolside area. So not only did they get a chunk of P2, they're actually going to start off P3 with some good points here in spawns. We've got a 5-man push, and it looks like spawns might have just been tinkered a little bit there. And we're going to see Aphelion actually spawning out. So that lead that that deficit that they were down, they recouped a majority of it, but they're not going to get a majority of this P3 area in Garage.
Jim got a triple spray with 1 magazine with the alright. And there's something I might reproach to Bank Gold in the way they're playing these games, that they're going for some early caps, but they're not going for these pun flips. When there's only like 20 seconds remaining on the dice hill, just focus on the next one instead of grabbing a few points, while the other one are always going to be sitting by the spawn and taking down every single enemies. But Ghoul, again, as the Tempest out, is making a great job with it, as he's stunning a lot of enemies. And they now need to rotate as they took the lead back over the Banker Gold roster, feeling out, winning these game, and they're rotating towards the basket court, where we will see Tatson picking a frag. It's just going to be holding the last points of this hill and being able to reach the 200 points for Aphelion. But now they need to hold this next hill just so they can get a great control over it. Oh, the shot through the smoke from Lucky was crazy. Toby has been captured like a Pokemon by True Semtex. He's just going to pre-fire the corners. And the fact that Karma is not even sitting in the side, just sitting by the bar, might be great positioning coming from him, as he's going to connect these bullets straight into Saturn's. This game is getting crazier and crazier every single second, and I love everything about it.
Yeah, you gotta like those nail biters, man. Aphelion and Bunker Gold duking it out to the final seconds. It's pretty much a tie ball game, a 9-point difference, 8-point difference, and it's diminishing. It's just going back and forth. Love to see games like this, especially on maps like this, as you were talking about. OG map rotation. Hardpoint rate is highly underrated. Cool with the 2 big pieces.
Yeah, we saw that coming from Bang. We've both seen that. He's trying to shoot at 2, remember that. They managed to retake while Ghoul was super powerful on this defense. Jim is going to flank back. It's pushed straight into the Kobe. But they won't find the timing on Jack that will be able to fight with a beat of HP left now. They won't be able to catch up on the delay, so they really need to focus into the next hard point, and that's what I was talking about. You do see there's still 3 players from BK Gold sitting into the hill while they need to push for the next one in Saturn's, as is spotted out by the double cell. Will be taken down pretty easily thanks to this iOS Jazz slide. Toby will be the next victim, and now he's pushing in, taking maybe Gold. No, he dodges the bullet. They still have a few bullets left, but Depths with a double frag coming from the angle. That would be a great trade coming from him. Lucky with some more. The style seal being captured by Aphelion. He will be shooting this RPG. Will be finding Saturn that is surviving with about 5 HP left now. And Aphelion making it happen. They're managing to take this win. The Shark SC is going to be a great opportunity for BK Gold to come back. Even if Style is being contested, that's only 1 player, that is Depths. And Depths is doing a really great job at covering these hard points now.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of not only just being in the point whenever they're getting points, but he's contesting, which is not going to give Bunker Gold any points off that. So Aphelion managed in the comeback. They were down nearly 70 points going into P4 in the first rotation. Obviously, it's been a pretty lopsided game for them, as they are up by 21. P2 is good, or P1 rather, is going to be reset and starting up. This is where it's going to happen at. Who has the setup? Who has players in the point? Who has? And it looks like it's going to be Bunker Gold. So Bunker Gold does have the initial setup. They are going to be able to get a few points off the rip. Definitely a battle back and forth, man. I'm over here on the edge of my seat. So watching these guys, Jim, Ibot, Depths, all of these guys putting in some really, really hard work. We got a tie ball game now. So it's pretty much looking like Bunker Gold might take it if the contest. Oh, it is back as Jim picks up a big frag. He's going to be taken out with Lucky. GG's.
Oh,
Aphelion.
my God. Oh my God. Aphelion, what just happened? I don't know if that was a spectate glitch, but I think I've just seen Ghoul sitting basically 2 feet away from circle. I think they just did, and I think that was the messiest spawn ever for Ghoul, and he had been able to take the flank back when Jim just got shut down. I think Ghoul just clutched around, I have to say. Ghoul just clutched it 5 points away. But these game, guys, we told you that was about to be some insane plays and content. Can you trust us now? Do you trust us? These games are incredible, Verdict, and everything about these games, I loved it. The way they rotated. Maybe Banker Gold messed up on the thing that I mentioned earlier on, saying that they maybe went for the last few and to grab the few points out of the hill that was about to rotate and to change. And I think that's the mistake they did and they made, just because if they went for earlier spawn flips and rotations, they might have been controlling the next hill and they might have been prepared for the enemy's assault way earlier than what they just did. And I don't think that's the only reason. I'm not taking anything away from Aphelion's win, because they played super well, Jim, with a hot carry. They've really been performing. Let's look at the kill. If we take a look at the kills they did during that game, Jim has had 34 frags, Lucky with 37. Can you even trust that, Verdict?
Man, I tell you what, I think you're definitely calling it right. That P4 or P5 push rather, or P4 end of push for Bunker Gold might have sealed their fate. But 37 kills from Lucky. That guy was balling out at the beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped 35 plus. Jim coming in and putting in some work for Aphelion, able to make that comeback. That P5 push was definitely a tilting point for them, pushing in that the last P4 10 seconds. Obviously, it's a make or break moment. They're so close to losing. They don't want to give up any more points. But I don't know. I'm conflicted. This is gonna be a good series. I need this to go to a game 3. I'm sweating over here watching these guys play so hard. I'm sweating.
I'm sweating
but
as well.
Definitely a greater performance.
We need to get into game 3. Come on, please. Please, everyone, be kind with us and make it into game 3. We need these sort of plays in our lives right now. That's all I miss. That's all I need. Basically, I have a good... The wife is perfect. Life is perfect. We just need these to happen, so it will be my... I'll be done with the year. Okay, you know what? I'll be done with casting if you guys do that for me tonight. Of course, we're joking, but you understand my point. Like, yeah. Verdict and I have been preparing ourselves, saying, I don't think these games are going to be that crazy, except maybe this one. Dude, this one is giving such a great announcement for what's coming up in this game number 2. That will be such a destroy standoff, as we mentioned before. And don't get me wrong, all these games for tonight were about to be interesting, but this one particularly, as we mentioned, that it will be a grand finals from another tournament. That means that there is a potential behind it, and there will be content coming off these plays, coming from both of these teams. And that's what just happened. You saw that 250 to 245 wins. Isn't that close enough for you guys? I don't know what that is. Is that not?
I'm gonna need to see a 6-5 search and destroy.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine, right? Yeah, this is I mean, this is the perfect series setup. We got two of the sweatiest teams, two of the sweatiest biggest matchup that I can see so far for the day. And such a great nostalgic map rotation setup. So we got Hardpoint started off on Raid. You got Search and Destroy on Standoff. If you guys did any kind of basic scrims, anything when you were trying to do competitive, you know that these maps and these game modes are where it all started. If you started doing scrims, you played Search and Destroy on Standoff. If you did it in Hardpoint, it's going to be on Raid. And when it came down to domination, you were on Firing Range. So, I mean, they put it on a T for us, man. We just need to nail this.
They might be nailing it, yeah. By the way, just BK Gold played. They might be nailing this now, but still, it's gonna be Search and Destroy on Standoff even more, and that's gonna be a great point for Aphelion, as they've been playing for such a longer time than the other team. I mean, as a group, like they've been playing for a long time together. There's only 2 newcomers to the Aphelion Russia, which are Saturns and Ghoul, but Devs, Toby, and Jim has been there almost since the beginning. They've been playing together during champs, so they might be really unified, and their team plays OP. So the Search and Destroy mode is where they need to shine and to show up this insane team play and this insane synergy coming between every single players from that team. I'm missing and forgetting some words, but yeah, you understand my point. That might be a great challenge for BK Gold to make it into the game number 3. That's going to be another pressure game that will be playing and will be taking place in a few seconds. We're just waiting for all these rules to be completed by that team, sending the screenshots, waiting to see if there's nothing against the rules, such as suicide nodes or stuff. We're just figuring that out. No worries, guys. It will not take a long time, but don't worry, we'll be right back into the action in low, such an early time, and that's going to come soon, I can tell.
Absolutely, man. These, obviously they protected the integrity of the tournament. These screenshots are ample to, holding that integrity. So I know it's a lengthy process, chat. I want to get back in this game as fast as possible. Matter of fact, I just wanted them to go ahead and hit that restart match and just go right into it because I felt like that energy was just right there. But definitely need to get those screenshots in. Obviously, we need to authenticate it. So I know. I'm still on edge of my seat, sweating. I got a towel right here. Well, I don't have a towel, but I need a towel. If my wife can hear me, I need a towel.
Wife, bring me a towel. It's time.
Bring me a towel. It's that time.
She's gonna just gonna join the room, enter the room, slap you in the face, and say, "Don't you ever
Yeah.
try talking to me like that."
I'm gonna be choked on stream, chat. Go ahead and get ready for it.
I don't need to.
Y'all didn't see a thing. Y'all didn't see a thing.
That would be funny. Guys, please clip it if that happens. Nothing against you, but I want to see that happen. Just want to go.
She's Hispanic, so don't push her, man. Don't push her. She'll do it. She will do it.
Oh my god, yeah. Hispanic person are the best, I have to say. The game is almost ready though. I'm looking at the Snapchat. It might be ready. It's gonna be great, yeah. There's only one screenshot missing, and then we'll be ready to start off. We need the players to be ready up. And thank you guys. We've been seeing a lot of activity in the chat as far as we're concerned. What floor can I be your wife? DM me. We'll be figuring that out after the stream. Okay? Thank you. Keep this out of anyone. We see you guys spamming a lot of support for your team, seeing these things doing really great, and that's giving me some hope. I have to say, if I'm talking about some emotion and feelings right now, you guys are hyping the EU scene up. You're making it great again, and the support recently on this channel and all the tournaments and all the games that the Mobile Mayhem has been running, the support has been crazy. Thank you all for this. We are really appreciating all of you guys stopping by this stream, jumping into the chat and saying some kind words for all of these teams and even us casters, because we are part of this Mobile Mayhem history. Thank you, everyone. It seems like the game is ready. We might be going straight into that, and so don't get into any trouble. I'm not a polygam, so I might stick to Imperium being my wife, okay?
Well, he's in Dubai, so you ain't got to worry about anything on that end. He's not going to come through and choke you, my guy.
What happens in Dubai stays in Dubai.
That's right.
Let's get into the game. Let's get straight into the game now. You know what?
Oh,
so you said most of the time the city side is the most advantaged one for a Search and Destroy game. Is that still the case when it comes to a standoff?
Standoff, I mean, it's a toss-up here, bro. I prefer defending on this map because the rotations are a little more subtle. Obviously, if you're planning, if you're going for A, you're going to be planning for boxes. So having that mindset going into the defense could definitely be an advantage to you. Lucky and team, these guys obviously not going to be too old by Aphelion. Are they? Reality, I don't think so. These guys are way too competitive. But Jim's going to go down to Dark Wizard tilt via the snipe, man. So Dark Wizard tilt, I'm gonna put my eyes on him. He's set up right on the Distractor side. I still feel like the defending side for this map is better if you get the right setup, or if you're gonna play for retakes. Obviously, you're gonna have a cool landing, a nice one, as I say that.
Oh, the thing is, Turu is now, and he managed to push towards the back alley gas station. He tried to shoot for an RPG, but that is going to be getting their follow-up frag straight into Kama. The other one from Toby, reducing that from a 5v4 to it's 4v2 now, in the favor of Aphelion, leaving Jazz and Turu left alive. They need to collect this round up. There might be, it seems like they're going to rotate towards B, but I think they're just picking some infos towards A to see that's a safe place to go for. The bomb carrier, which is Toby, is located around this, and that's going to only be Jazz hitting by the Kobe on the A bomb. The bomb is going down on B there, and in 1v4, can he clutch it? If you guys trust him, show him some love right now, and need some power and some more bullets in the magazine, and that's only by you dropping a follow to this channel so you can get some more kills in this game. And you didn't follow soon enough and earlier, because now that's going to be the first round going for Aphelion in this Search and Destroy standoff.
Yeah, they did the right move, not pushing that. Even though they had a man advantage, you definitely want to have any casualties. They played it safe, planted at B, set up perfectly, well executed by Aphelion here, taking that first point. Still a conservative point push for Aphelion. I still see them kind of lingering in spawn. They're at that L wall area. They're obviously waiting to get a pick, waiting to get that information they need before they make a move, as the bomb is right outside of the corridor cubby area. We're going to see Jazz take some shots. He's going to rotate back. He's got Karma right there next to him, but I mean, I don't think I would take that fight either. So smart move, rotating back. And the full rotation to A is going to go, dang, Ibot with a nade.
The nose cut from James, taking Jazz down from Kobe. Finally, the bomb will be going down on A, but now that's a 3v5 for BK Gold, and that's a really bad start coming from them so far. Aphelion are just too strong and powerful in these retake. They will be fighting towards mid and B bomb. But wait, there's one player sitting on top Granny. The Saturn sitting on top Granny, so as soon as the Pushto was there, Dark Wizard is in front of him. He's going to get an easy kill, and Saturn with a great positioning will even get the follow-up, making it a second round for Aphelion. What a great passive place coming from Saturn, getting the double flank. And now we need Banker Goal to start getting a few rounds so they can get back and keep the hope and the dream alive.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a different strategy. This two-man on A is not going to work. They're going to need to send... or even just give A to Aphelion and just play for retakes. The two-man thing's not going to work. They're going to have to set up for shot. And as I say that, Tilt's going to get a nade kill. So the advantage is going to be in favor of Bunker Gold, as they started off strong here. They just need to finish it, man. I need this series to go to a third game. I need a domination in my life. My life will be complete if I see this domination. Oh! Tilt! Getting those OP map shots. Gets the little... Man, these guys exposing spots that I've seen before, but they just completely do it at a different level.
Did he manage to get that kill, like, when he jumped from top blue, sitting on the edge of the window? Oh, they follow up, dude! Dark Wizard, can you guys ban him from this game? He's ruining all the fun for Aphelion. Saturn's managed to get a single hit straight on him. I think he's going to go for the A plant, but no. Jazz will be taking down Toby, leaving Saturn's in the 1v5. He's spurted a lot of players sitting on top. Now he has the Peacekeeper. He needs to go for that push straight into Kamba, but might be shooted back and flanked by all the other players. Are they going to be playing passively? That's what they're going to do. Just holding the line, not being greedy at all, because if they go one by one, that's only going to be duels for Saturn's, and that'll be an easy clutch for him. He managed to do so many clutches, like such as 1v3, 1v4 against all of these high-level players. So holding this line, nice shot into Karma, holding the head glitch by the boxes, will be punished straight away. But there's 20 seconds remaining, and to be fair with you, I don't see any possible way where he can clutch this out in a 1v4.
If he somehow manages to get a 4-kill collat, I will donate my iPad to Chad. I don't see that happen. I don't think he's going to be able to get this 1v4. He gets the shots. He takes one out on Jazz, but there's just not time. Time's not in his favor. If you're Bunker Gold, you just don't even push the guy. Awesome discipline by those guys to begin with. They're going to take the round here. They're going to be down by 1, but they're going to have that momentum they need to make this comeback.
And that's finally the first round for BK Gold, so they might get themselves set it up for that game. They're ready. The mental strength is involved. And that's maybe the beginning of a great winning streak, talking about these rounds. But that's still a 5v5. 10 seconds only went through these rounds so far, and we are just waiting for them to get the first pick of this game. Of this round, and then before they're just holding this line, playing passively, not being greedy at all while being on the T side, which is surprising, I have to say. Dark Wizard will be sitting by bottom blue, now climbing the ladder. Might be having sort of other informations towards someone sitting by at the bottom mid. He's going to be holding the kitchen line. What about the other snipers though? Gold is still holding the line by top. He's not picking at all, he's just going to prone. Go straight for that pick. And he's going to be crouching on the other side just so he breaks the enemy's timing. But Lucky, I think, is going to be the one scoping on top of Granny. And will be almost finding him. Tries to go for the wall bang. Won't be fighting the second shot though. And Goal is going back for snake mode. I like a scenery, sneaky snake escaping from the top Granny window. And that's
Sneaky snake.
I'm a snake.
They, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Bunker Gold. They did very well in giving A to Aphelion here. That was a smart move. They almost had a back alley push, and it looks like Aphelion was able to revert back. Ghoul takes out Jazz on the snipe. Those sneaky snakes getting the bomb down at A on the double reverse. Initially, they looked like they wanted to go A, but then they flipped back to B and went all the way back to A. Might pan out. Oh my God! Was that a double? Almost it was. Okay, so Dark is gonna go down via the RPG, but man, I thought that was gonna be a double though. Saturn's picking up the last kill, and the round's gonna go to again Aphelion.
Aphelion 3 rounds, last round on the D side for them, and last round on the defend side for BK Gold. They really need the second round now to keep this game up for them, because otherwise being leaded 1-2-4 will be such a hard time for them. I don't even see how they could come back. It will still be possible that it's going to give a big punch on their mental strength and on their on the way that we'll be moving around and playing together. Jim will be taking Jazz away from this round, taking the first kill. Karma is just sitting behind the Kobe on a great position. Will be kicking the first frag and rotates back just in the corner of this barrel. He's going back for that flank, but that's still a 4v4 now, Verdict, and there's nothing moving.
Yeah, these guys are playing for information. Karma pushed up a little bit into Cubby as Jazz was taken out. He was able to get the refrag, which was a great move for Bunker. Oh my God, what is Ghoul doing, dude? Where did he even hit him from? Ghoul picking up another one onto Lucky. Lucky's gonna go down. There's a one-man advantage for Aphelion. If I'm Karma, dude, I'm backing out of this A-bomb site. He's gonna get pushed by multiples. They're gonna have more casualties. We got one on the side of Aphelion at the B-bomb site right outside of Delhi. So they might be making the rotation, and they do make the rotation over to the B-bomb site. Still have players posted up in the market area where you're going to see, I want to say that's maybe Ghoul sniping. Yeah, Ghoul's going to be second story. Oh, he's going to be taken out. He was on statue, rather.
Oh, but the bomb went down on B. That was a great play. Like, Karma was focusing on A, so they knew that would be such a hard challenge to go for him as he was standing behind the head glitch. But now Toby is waiting by there. Karma just spotted him by this cathedral and this broken wall. Oh, the RPG. The RPG won't connect. They missed and they shot it on the edge of the wall. That was a bad play coming from him. Toby will be killed by Dark Wizard. They might be getting this bomb defused though, if they manage to get it well. And gets the other bullet, and here we go. Banker Gold making this clutch happen and bringing a second round in their hill. That's now back to a 2v3. Getting into round number 6 with a 1-round lead coming from Aphelion. They will be moving straight into the CT side of the Search and Destroy standoff map.
That was an awesome play. I was kind of worried for Bunker that round, as I saw some great positioning from Aphelion. Obviously, that fell through. Great plays for these guys. Flipping sides. Bunker's going to be attacking now. Maybe they like the attacking side better. So I'm not necessarily saying the defense is where you have the advantage. I just feel like as a player, for me, defending was always a lot easier. So it was a lot easier. You didn't have to rush. You were patient. You didn't have to make the moves. You just played for information. These guys on the attacking side, obviously, playing for information, trying to get as much communication with each other so that they know where they need to go. Aphelion did very well on the attacking side. They took three rounds from them. As I say that, Lucky is going to be taken out by Jim. Jim, what is Jim doing?
He gets a triple and got the bomb planted down with a kill through the wall. He's going to be pushing through. He gets a 4th kill. And now Jim is 1 kill away from getting that ace. Almost finds Karma and missing that one. But what a 4th kill. That was from Jim, making it a 4th round for Aphelion. Gets the first by the bomb head glitch, standing by the barrel wall. Gets the second one through the Kobe wall. Gets the follow-up on the other one, pushing straight into the side. And the 4th by the Stadia on Suru. Jim is out of this wall. He's playing on another planet now. And giving so much space to play with for Aphelion. They're heading into the round number 7 with a great 2 rounds lead. But they will be going for another straight airplane, saying, no, you won't take it and take us away that easily from the side, and we're getting our revenge, and BK Gold now has to answer back to Aphelion.
Yeah, that's that fight in the dog right there. These guys, they're not giving up. They full sent to A, they made that move, and they committed to it. They've got a 2-man advantage right now. I don't see these Bunker guys going out without a fight, and they not. They got a 2-man advantage, one in Cubby for Truro. We're going to see, Jim misses that one, but we got a 1v4 situation for iBot. This is that dog in the fight right here. This is a full send to A. How bold are you? You just lost one of the rounds, where you had one man get 4 snipes on you, and then you just full sent it to A, and they're going to take the round due to that. So GG's for a Bunker Gold as they take that round aggressively, and they're not going out with a fight. So I'm definitely going to see a round 11 here in the Search and Destroy, hopefully, and hopefully even more so a domination game.
Dude, round 11 for BK Gold, then domination firing range. Come on, make it happen. Will BK be greedy again and go for an A? It seems like that's what they're going to do, but Jim this time is going to be super aggressive, takes Dark Wizard down, at least with a beat of HP left. He's going to connect that bullet, but Jim is also half HP. He's going to find some cover, but bot! Oh, the Porky bot has been captured by Jazz. Jim with a follow-up straight into... Oh, Jazz! That's going to be the second kill for Jim. How is he surviving this assault? He's playing against SMGs and AR. He manages to get these one shots happening. He's going to throw that pre-fire nade. All these players are sticking around that position. And the bomb has been dropped by Kobe, so it's going to be hard for them to retake this. He's holding the line. It might be pushed and missing this bullet. Turu will take it. And that's it, the 3v3. Now they lost control of the mid. Turu will be flanked by Saturn's pushing from there. And Saturn's, I love the way he's playing with the new Dead Silence being nerfed because he's always moving forward while scoping in. While being scoped in, and that's actually pretty funny. It seems like he's playing Counter-Strike right now, but we're in Call Mobile, so you need to rush a bit more.
Yeah, Saturn's taken out. He was definitely aiming outside's moving, and the round is going to go to Bunker Gold. I was kind of worried there because they made that same A push, but they didn't do it as aggressively. They kind of held point at Tractor, or not Tractor, but Tank side, Tank and Statue, and that could have been a recipe for disaster had Aphelion taken advantage of having all those guys right there. But good round, man. This is a back and forth as we see a tied ball game. Wizard taking out Jim early. Jim, obviously the deciding factor for this Aphelion team, as he obviously holds a lot of momentum. He went down last round. They lost that last round. Let's see how these Aphelion teams can bounce back after losing one of their top fraggers here. Bot's going to take out Lucky, so we got an even playing field in the 4v4. Jazz to Bot, Ghoul to Jazz. A lot of trades being made.
Oh my god.
Bomb dropped.
Wait, did Karma lag out? Oh no, I think it was Lucky. Lucky him. Lucky him, it wasn't laggy anymore. It was like AFK straight in the open behind the tank, like in the open for the enemy. And now they do have the bomb by Kobe. It's going to be such a hot play. And I don't think they're not even going to go for that. They're just waiting for the sound info saying bomb has, the enemy has the bomb. Stuff like that, just so they can push straight back into the side. But the aggressive push coming from the side of Aphelion was a great move. And they managed to take a few frags out of it. I really love these things. I have to say, I really love these sort of stuff happening. And the great pushes, being aggressive on the CT side is always super satisfying. Dark Wizard is going to be sitting by B. Maybe if he goes for a great flank, we'll be connecting a few bullets out of mid. It's going to be Saturn's. Going to push him from behind. Saturn's, oh, he's so low HP now. Karma, your teammate needs your help as he might be pushed from mid. Saturn's is still by the red car. Dark Wizard holds the line from behind. Saturn's might be pushing on the timing behind the red car again. The bomb is going down. He spots him. Will miss that bullet though. And Depth's flanking for the other side. Oh, Saturn's pushes on top.
Yeah, this is
what a shot!
Oh!
Okay, okay, off you go. Let's go. I can't talk anymore. I'm sick. Let's go.
What did we just see there, man? Wizard coming through in the clutch, my guy. My guy, Wizard, hitting those shots. Okay, yeah, I'm at a loss for words. This game has gone back and forth, back and forth. I'm just gonna be emotionally distressed after this if I don't get a domination. All right, they're gonna have to send me to a psychiatrist after this, psychologist, either or. I'm gonna need both.
I'll need all doctor and nerve just to get my anxiety issue fixed after this game. You're dead right on that call. And it seems like they're playing in the back alley now. They're not pushing on A anymore. They're just playing passive. That was a close round coming from BK Goldman and managed to take that win on a really great play. Dark Wizard connecting 2 shots out of the 3 players remaining on the side of Aphelion in this 2v3 situation that they were in. And now as we're heading into this next round, this round number 10 of this game, there will be someone sitting by the top. Yeah, you need to escape from that because Jim has the head glitch line. And he is going to be deadly if he connects this shot on you. 1 minute remaining in the round now. And verdict. What is your verdict for the ending
of this round? The verdict is in. These guys are at a standoff on standoff. So these guys are playing super passive. Nobody wants to lose here. Nobody wants to lose. The bomb's at 8 now, finally, as the information has been called. Bomb's going to go down, but we're seeing Aphelion crouching. These guys are holding points. They're going to start making their rotations, but they're not going to do it super aggressively. They're going to wait for the information to come in. They're going to wait till they have numbers in their favor, and they're going to make their push. So the verdict is smart play by Bunker. Oh! What is Wizard? Oh my god!
Oh my god! Dark! With a third! Dark is unstoppable! Almost gets the 4 from Jim! Jim connects
Jim
another
said,
moment,
"Not
but
so fast,
Biker
my friend."
goals!
What did I just watch?
We're going into round 3, dude. That's what we're watching. We're getting into the round 3 domination. Dark Wizard gives some GGs in the chat right now. This has to be the MVP of the map. Dark Wizard is incredible and is going to give the opportunity to BK Gold to make it into round number 3 of this game. What is happening the past few days? Why are all these matchups so insane? Verdict, explain to me, please.
Man, for the first part, I thought that Aphelion was going to 2-0, and I was obviously wrong. And I adjusted myself towards the middle of the game, and I realized that these guys are not going to go down without the fight. You made a very good point yesterday or earlier today when you were talking about the matchups that you saw in semifinals of the other tournament you're going to be casting later on tomorrow. Man, I knew we were in store for a matchup. I didn't know we were in a store for a matchup like this. This is like regional championship nerve wracking. I'm on the edge of my seat. The back and forth has to stop. Unless these guys 200 or 199 to 199 tie, which I don't think is physically possible. I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep tonight due to this. I'm gonna actually be watching your tournament tomorrow and see how it works out too. This is pretty epic.
This is epic, and Banker Gold. And we talked about them mid-game saying, oh, dude, they're in such a rough spot now, in tough spot. Like, they're being leaded 2 rounds to 4 for Aphelion. How could they even come back? And they managed to get 4 rounds. Listen to me carefully, okay? 4 rounds in a row. And got that clutch happening for BK Gold. And now, you guys wanted to see the entire 3 games rotation. Here we are, jumping into another game. Domination firing range. It will be the last one. And what is going to be even more satisfying about this is that we won't see any chopper, we won't see any persistence, and we will see both teams fighting until they're dead and until the end to get this win in this Mobile Mayhem's League Season 4 Day 2. Hope you guys are all super hyped. Show some love in the chat. 300 people are watching this right now. Thank you all for being there. Drop a sub, drop a follow, no, not a sub, drop a follow, and make sure to join the Mobile Mayhem Twitter account so you can be notified whenever there's nothing new and for further informations coming from the Mobile Mayhem staff. So make sure to join them. Drop a follow to Verdict as well, but we'll be reminding that at the end of the stream because now things are about to get real. We thought that this game was about to be close. It wasn't round 11 but round 10, but still almost as good as around 11, I have to say. And what was that around 11 actually?
No, that wasn't. They won 6-4. So
Yeah.
I predicted around 11. Bunker Gold said, we ain't having that. I'm going to get this in 10. We're going to take it to the house early. We're going to get this domination game going. They got some pretty good momentum here. If you're taking a look at point scale wise, it was what, 8-point difference or 5-point difference in the hard point?
Nice for yeah,
something like that. Super close. Too even close to even talk about. Two rounds difference in the search and destroy. This is just probably the competitive at the highest level right now. So these guys obviously not going down without a fight. I might be biased here, but that kind of momentum might be, what Bunker Gold needs to win this domination game. So if I'm Aphelion, I don't get in my feelings about that loss. I just move on. It's a game. You lost that game. Obviously, Bunker Gold was not, it was just their day. It wasn't yours at that particular point. So how they respond and how they react to that is going to determine how they play this domination game.
Okay. How do I feel about this? I feel like I can't even tell who's going to win, basically. I feel like I have no freaking idea about who's about to win these games just because the hardball was such a close one. 250, 245, as just correctly said. 6-4 in the Search and Destroy, which was a close match as well. I can't even imagine what domination is going to be like. And if I have to be honest, if I actually see one team dominating the other in this game, I'm going to be super surprised because now They, according to me, they're all playing at the same level, the same amount of competitive mindset. Is they're putting it all into the game. They're putting their soul in this game, and they need to go for this win and this third map win. We're just waiting, as always, guys, for these screenshots to be sent, all these rules to be fulfilled, and then we'll be ready to jump in because we're sweating. I'm sweating now. I don't know about you, but
Yeah,
it's
man.
just so hot in
I'm
that room.
still alive, which is a good note. You know, I'm still alive. I'm still kicking it. Wife hasn't assassinated me yet. So, you know, bear with me. I don't need a towel just yet, but I'm definitely going to need some more deodorant after this, man, because I am on the edge of my seat and I'm just like, whoo, it's getting hot up in here. You know, these guys are sweating. Nobody is, like you just said, this competitive level, it's very, very even. There's a fine line between skill and competitive ability, you know, and these guys are on the brink of both. You know, they've got the skill, they've got the competitive energy, everything they need to win. Man, I'm gonna be. I'm speechless, my guy. I'm rarely ever speechless, but I'm speechless right now. This is so satisfying. This is a good spot to be in, guys. So thank you guys for again having me on here. This opportunity. Obviously, I'm enjoying. I hope you guys are enjoying it. You know, Flo, it's been great casting with you so far. This might be the peak of our careers with this matchup right here. This domination is definitely getting intense.
I swear, we need to make it. We need to make it happen. We need to hype you up, guys, because you know the counters are there to entertain you even more than the game is. So the game might be looking super interesting when you're just watching it, but with people adding some hype, as we're doing right now, that lives an incredible memory for you guys, and even more for the players because they have some replays, they have some clips of it if you guys did it, and they will be able to available. Whoa, well. I'll try to send it in French. I messed up on that one. This replay will be available on the YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check this out after that, make sure to go there and to watch it, to watch these replays, because if you guys are playing in this tournament and you are being streamed in these games, basically looking back at what you've did and what you've done, and what you did wrong throughout these entire games might help you improve. This is what you need to go for. This is what you all need to go for if you want to improve yourself and to be better as a player and as a person. Just record what you're doing, watch it back, and look at your mistakes, try to correct them and to fix them, and then you apply them for the next game. That's all. That's what it's all about in the competitive scene. You just keep improving, tryharding, and grinding yourself hard just to reach your goals and achievements. And now, this is the point they needed to go at. We are at the game number 3 for this game.
Yeah, everything is on the line here, my guys. You know, I'm reading some of this chat, dude. Everybody is getting me hyped. I even read where Imperium wants me to take my clothes off. I don't know how Mobile Mayhem's going to feel about that. He said we might reach the 500 marker, which, you know, might be a good trade-off, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll just wait. Just wait, guys. I'm not going to be removing anything right now, as I'm pretty comfortable where I'm sitting at. I'm sweating, but I'm comfortable. I'm at that comfortable level. Not sure what's going on with Turo here. He left the match, the lobby rather, and I guess he's just restarting his game. You know, obviously, situations come up where you got to back out and just restart it. He might have been just lagged out due to sending those screenshots, because I know if you're taking the screenshot from your phone, obviously you got to send it from your phone. So these guys, I see this all too often with this screenshot verification process, but really it's really the only thing we can do at this particular moment in order to verify what these guys are using. So can't use an integrity thing because, you know, all it takes is just one to ruin it for everybody. Obviously, we're just taking preventative measures on the front end just to prevent anything bad from happening in that aspect. But yeah, dude, this is one hell of a matchup. These guys need to get in the lobby and ready their asses up. Let's go.
Yeah, I have to say something. Thank you all for these subs being dropped in the chat. I know we can't react that much because trying to focus on what's happening and what's going on in the tournament. But thank you all for all of these subs. Thank you all for the activity. And yeah, show some hype. Show some love to the team because they will need you. The teams will need you to support them for this game number 3. I think everything is about to be set up. Just waiting for the stat to confirm it to us. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. Come on. Give me an answer. Let's see if that's gonna happen or no. Just take it away. I'm just checking it with the staff.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. It's being set up for a blockbuster event here now, man. It feels like I'm at the release of any of the great new movies, which obviously we haven't been able to do due to this pandemic. But obviously this matchup right here is probably going to be the peak of my day, my week, maybe my month. I didn't think I was going to be excited coming into this. I'm not familiar with the EU scene. Shame on me. I know it. Shame on me. I rarely pronounce names right. I'm sorry for that, guys, over at Alpin. I won't even go ahead and go into details about how I pronounce that, so I'll just go ahead and say Alpin. But obviously, I was in the wrong. I should have been following these guys from the jump because this right here is looking. It's looking almost like two heavyweight tribes from the NA championship. It looked like two tribe teams going back and forth with each other. So if you're familiar with the NA scene, I know you're familiar with tribe. These guys going back and forth looking very similar to that game style. Nobody wants to lose. Tribe don't want to lose. These guys don't want to lose. So don't gas us up and then leave us on E. Give us some good gameplay here. We appreciate you guys for playing in this tournament. We appreciate you guys for watching. I'm bouncing back and forth between chat, trying to keep up as much as I can. I'm a bot though, guys. I can't multitask. I'm watching one thing where I'm talking. I can't talk and look at the same. I apologize for that. I'm a simple guy, but I'm looking forward to this starting up, waiting for stuff to come in. Obviously, there's some back end things that need to get handled, and before we move forward, we got to make sure those things are taken care of. So, gotta get this game started though, because I'm losing my edge. Guys. Come on, get everything started.
All right. I'm just taking a look at something they've actually sent. Let's see that. What is this? Okay. No, I was taking a look at them. It's let me answer in the chat. But not yeah. Sorry guys for being silent, just trying to figure things out, and we just want this game as much as you to start as soon as possible, but the thing is, yeah, sometimes we need to take a look at what's happening in the background, and I know you guys are super hyped for this game number 3, so I think we might make it happen anyways, because according to me, there's no reason to ban people or to DQ someone. So we might just jump in, waiting for the staff to confirm if that's the decision they made and they took, and then we'll be ready to go straight. Let's take a bet, because I know that might be a strategy they might use. When they're spawning on the C flag, in domination firing range and they're spawning by the C truck, usually I do see this strategy pretty often, where they all throw the smokes towards the first door of trailer, towards bottom woods and top woods, and they all rush straight for an early B cap while someone is staying on the C. Do you think that that might be happening in this game, or as they know the enemies are going to be expecting that, they won't go for B, they will just go to capture both M flags and then try to secure B with taking at least 3 or 4 players down from the enemy team?
If I'm either of these teams, I'm not doing a quick B cap. One, because after these matchups, obviously you got to have respect for your opponent. Pushing a point like that could get you just automatically wiped, which will give them a B cap. This is my prediction. They're going to be setting up and holding points. We're going to have people in trailer. We're going to have people in 10 if you are on the C side. If you're on the A side, we're going to have people. There might be a push for tower. It really, if they are able to get that tower, it might be an advantage to whoever has A side. But again, that goes back to that whole respect thing. If you respect your opponent enough, you won't even attempt to do anything like that, because they're going to hold you accountable for it and they're going to execute you for it. Now, if I'm on the A side, I'm going to be pushing 2 into trailer front side and 1 going backside. You may even have a 1-2 push, 1 going backside trailer, 1 going front side trailer. But this may be the reason why I would lose this game. I wouldn't go for a quick peek at because these guys they're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give you anything. They're going to make you work for it. And if you're not counting your kills, you're not going to get the point.
That is true. That is definitely true. And yeah, I think it might be over for everyone. It might be over now. Tell me, chat, come on. Tell me, staff members, we can't be without any infos that long. We want to see what's happening. Can we make this game 3 happen? Can we just start it, bring it to a 1-1 and just make the game 3 go live? Because I'm pretty sure if you guys really want to see that game, spam it in the chat. Spam game 3 in the chat right now to show the entire staff that you want to see these happening. I'm pretty sure this is the final decision they'll take anyway, but just to give some more arguing behind it. Show some love to these chat. Show some love to the staff making and his amazing work in the background. And without them, we wouldn't be able to propose you guys such a great EU tournament. So yeah, we're just waiting for that.
Yeah, and I'm looking at chat, man. Am I reading this right? Did Imperium use your pin to? You want me to take my clothes off? He pinned my message.
Yeah,
This guy Imperium. Oh man, dude! I wish I was in Dubai with that guy. That guy's a character. I've seen many of your streams, and always brings that energy, man. I know I'm no replacement for Imperium. Man's goated, guys. But I hope I can bring you some of that similar energy as we're seeing players leaving the lobby. Not 100% sure if we're gonna get a game 3, but guys, spam it in chat if you want. We're seeing Jim leave, Ibot and Saturns, the last 2 remaining players for Aphelion, and we might not get what we asked for.
What's the problem now? What is the problem now? We can't really know what's going on in the background. I'm sorry about this. And you know what? Before we make any bad decisions, we're waiting for them to check it. We might maybe go for a short break. So okay, can you just keep talking for a bit? I'm just gonna try to figure things out so we can go back as soon as possible into some content.
Absolutely. So we're based off of the performances from the last 2 games. Obviously, a game 3 is going to be necessary. With that being said, rules have to be in place and rules have to be followed, or else they're just not going to be rules. So obviously, we're trying to prevent any kind of countermeasures that may happen in the future. If we are holding these guidelines and these rules, holding these players accountable for this, obviously we got to be able to stick to it. But there's nobody here that wants game 3 more than I do. So with that being said, obviously, doing the research, the investigation, what happened in the background, I have no idea what happened. But obviously, there were some things that weren't necessarily for rules, weren't abided by. So they're doing as much precaution as they can, making sure they make the right decision. Guys in chat, if you want to see a game 3, let me know. Obviously, I want to see it. You've heard me go on and on. As soon as this matchup started, that's the first thing I mentioned. I wanted to see a game 3 here. This is the most anticipated matchup of the day. This is the most heated matchup of the day, obviously. We didn't see this much of a fight from, obviously, we've only seen one series, but it just was not the same. The back and forth, the leads, the advantages. One team, Aphelion at one point, were down almost 100 points in the hard point, and they managed to somehow come back and take the dub. The first 2 rounds of the Search and Destroy went in favor of Aphelion. That didn't give Bunker Gold any incentive to lose. Those guys wanted to win. We want to see winners play. I want to see winners play. Game 3 or gate? Nah, come on, man. We can't be like that in chat. Let's go. We need a game 3. Just say you want a game 3. If we get a game 3, I'll take my jacket off. I'll take my sweater off. You can see my baby arms. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'll take my clothes off for Imperium. Whatever you guys want to do. You can clip that, Imperium. I'll be here all week and next week too, if Mobile Mayhem allows it. Might have overstayed my welcome with this chat back and forth.
All right. I'm gonna be the bad person announcing the bad news. This game will end in a 2-0. for a reason, which is you have to send specific screenshots, one before the game, one during the game, one before the game you end the countdown, one in the lobby, and one after the game, something like this. And there's a screenshot missing on the winning side, which is Banker Gold side for the Search and Destroy. They miss one of the countdown screenshots. And according to the rules, if you're the winning team, you get the DQ for the map. If you're the losing team, you get a warn because you lost anyway, so you're just getting warned. But if you're the winning team, that's a DQ. And I'm sorry about this. I wanted to see that game 3 happening. We will definitely be seeing this game going into a full BO7 tomorrow on this channel between both of these teams, so you might be wanting to stick around. But now we're just going to jump straight into some other games that is going to be Elevate for the next game. So I'm sorry about this. I really do apologize. I know you guys have been waiting for that for a long time, so we might just go on a short break. We'll be discussing with the staff to sort everything out, and we'll be back in a few minutes for this game number 3. And this game number 3 will obviously be it needs to be actualized and refreshed on the overlay. But the game number 3, if I'm correct, if we're looking at the brackets, no, at the schedule. Where's the schedule? I can't find the schedule. Has to be there for the division and stagings. Here we go. If we're taking a look at the schedule, the third game we're going to see tonight, and the next game is going to be Iconic versus Team Elevate. So as soon as it's available, we'll be jumping straight into this game. Thank you guys for waiting, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Going out of space. Wandering out of space.
as days passes by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. Run out when things don't go to plan. I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real. This life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. Will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight.
Voices going through my head. These voices telling me what I said about you, about us and what we do. I will never leave you. I will get your heart somewhere. Voices going through my head. These voices telling me what I said about you, about us and what we do.
And here we go, guys. Sorry about this long break. That was like a summer break that we had, some holidays from our school year. But now we're back into summer action, moving straight into the game number 3 and the series number 3 of the stream for tonight, Mobile Mayhem Season 4 Day 2. And that will be Iconic fighting against Elevate. And again, you're doing that pretty well, so I'm going to let you do that. Can you talk about these map rotations, and map bans, and weapon bans, please, Verdict?
Yep, I had it just pulled up. We're gonna have a hard point on Crash, Search and Destroy on Standoff, and if we are lucky enough to see a game 3, it's gonna be a domination on Firing Range. Some of the map bans we got. Iconic chose to ban Hardpoint Raid, which was odd. I guess whatever floats their boat. Elevate decided to ban Scrapyard. That's a notable choice. The weapon bans, we're gonna have Iconic banning the Chopper and Elevate banning the Arctic 50. I don't see an ASM 10 ban here. This might be an ASM 10 Fest. I'm going to call it here. ASM 10 Fest ASAP. So you heard it here first. These guys are going to be spamming ASM 10s. I can almost guarantee it.
For sure they will do. ASM 10 and the RH might be the gun that we'll be using most of the time. But the thing is, when it comes to the Search and Destroy game, It might be interesting to see how they're going to play that one because RTX is not allowed, so they might be using something else than an 8-core RTX. So I think that it's going to go back to the Locust meta, or maybe the ZLQ for some that are still feeling comfortable with that gun, even after the massive nerf that happened a few seasons ago, reducing that gun and the ADS time that has been massively reduced and nerfed. But now, the first game, as you correctly mentioned, is going to be the Harpoon Crash, and you know what? Let's jump straight into this game right now.
Let's see who can test and battle for that first point. I'm obviously looking to see these guys set up in 3-story because that's where a majority of your points from P2, 3, and 4. If you get the setup for P2, you're going to be golden. You just got to hold it. P1, obviously a battle of fighting off and off the rip. Marvel's going to take out Vat. Sammy taking out Fahim. Champ taking out Creed, and we got a back and forth. No one really going for P1, for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's still anybody's ball game. P2 currently occupied by 2 members of what looks like Bill's team. So that's going to be that's not Elevate. That is going to be
Elevate is going to be on the blue side.
Blue. So that is going to be Elevate. Elevate's going to have 2 members in P2 as we speak. P1 racking up some points on the other side of the board. So yeah, definitely going to be a battle back and forth. These guys obviously want to get, some kind of map control, but you definitely want to get free points when you can get it. Iconic trying to set up and get some, some points here, which, it's a freebie. Go ahead and take it.
They're going to take that one away. That's correct. And now 32 points for Elevate in this first hill. They managed to grab a lot of points out of this first hill, which is really impressive. You don't see that much often and that often when it comes to these Harpoon Crash. And they're just running around, trying to set themselves up for the 3 store. How do you call it? What's the call out for it? I usually call it hotel, but it seems like you're using another call out for that position. What was that?
Yeah, we're going to see Iconic winning more than half of the points on that first point. And also setting up for P2 very nicely. Iconic gathering up a lot of momentum as they are looking to go ahead and make this a quick one. I don't blame him, dude. Hard points to 250. That's a long game. Obviously, you got to let the game develop. And as I say that, the point is going to go and hand over to Elevate. Elevate set up nicely there. They're going to get majority of this little bit of scrap time they can. They've got a deficit to overcome. Nearly 40 points now, though. Maybe 30 points once the point is end. The bad thing is they don't have spawns. So P2, the remaining little 30 points that they got off that, not really going to help them in that spawn control as Deli's going to be open up for shop. And we're going to see, they might have gotten that flip there as I speak. These spawn flips and these anchors, I'm looking at Jazz and Creed did a very good job of cleaning out that back office building. So they are going to have spawns. Vat getting some frags there. Some notable performances. Bill's already up to 7 kills. Marvel, as I called it, guys. Marvel rocking that ASM 10. Marvel making it look easy with ASM 10. We got 3 ASM 10 users on the side of Iconic. And for Elevate, we've got not as many as I expected. So, yeah, opting not to ban the ASM 10 might have been a bad decision for both teams. Obviously, Iconic getting the better half of that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I made a mistake because I was not even looking at the chat, but no, Iconic is actually on the blue side. That's my mistake. I really do apologize about this. So currently this is Elevate with Yaya, Sammy, and Marvel that is leading the game. So that's a mistake coming from me. Nothing about Verdict. I just mispronounced and misread the entire game and the entire overlay. So my mistake. I do apologize. I hope you're not going to blame it for it. Verdict. But yeah, Elevate are the one leading this game from now on. And you know what? I'll let you go away and go on with casting these because now they do have a great control over these burns again and they're increasing their lead. And Iconic do have such a long way to go for if they want to tie this game up.
Yeah, Iconic, my fault. Iconic needs to get better map control here as Elevate is just obviously dominating them. They gathered up a majority of the first. It's not too often you see a team get points off of not only points, but 30+ points on P1, and then rack up points on P2, 3, and now 4. So this is not looking good for Iconic. A blunder, everybody makes mistakes. It's all good, guys. I'm new here. I'll go ahead and take that. I should have been studying up as I should have. Obviously, I didn't do my homework. But yeah, we're gonna have to see Iconic rather step it up, because at this particular moment, they're in a very large deficit, over 120 points. P4 is wrapping up, P5 setting up. They've got spawns, which is good. So Iconic looking to make their comeback. If they can manage to get 60 points, it might not be such a lopsided game. We're going to see some Goliaths coming down. I'm not sure how that Goliath is coming in. I guess that's Creed's. Yeah, Creed gets the Goliath. So, yeah, he's got 13 kills. But as we're looking at the scoreboard, I'm seeing a very, very lopsided game. 21-6 for Sammy. Marvel, 18-9. CZ Spy, 15-6. These guys are fragging out. And not only that, they're holding map control. That Goliath is maybe a little premature to use, but obviously desperate times calls for desperate measures. So making sure they get all those 60 points out of P5.
Yeah, and I have to say something. Yaya is doing the most insane performance on the side of Elevate, as he's now at 4 kills. GG's my dude doing a great job. And of course, I'm trolling him. He's doing way better than usually, but I think it's not the map or his teammates are just stealing all his kills. When you do see Sammy having 21, Marvel with 18, and C-Spy with 16, that doesn't leave a lot of enemies left for him to be able to kill them. So yeah, I might see a great lead coming from Elevate with 72 points a lead against Iconic. I'm sorry, I'm putting in a few words. And Creed is finally going to be shot down by Sammy's War Machine as he's pushing straight into the yellow building, holding this side. And surprisingly, the pillar area is where they get the most points off. Like, they're dominating and controlling that pretty well. They don't even sit around the chopper area. They just push straight for their spawns, and they manage to get a lot of good frags on the Iconic roster right now.
Yeah, if I'm Iconic, dude, I'm not letting Elevate get any points off of P1. That is not a toss-up for me. I'm getting greedy. I'm gonna get greedy. You're down by 80 points. You got to come up with a game plan. The game plan is to get them off those easy points. Those easy points. That P1, they should have never gotten 34 points off without you guys getting in double digits. That should, that's a mistake number one. Obviously, they're more aware of that situation. They've got pretty good map control. As far as P2, pertains to, they're going to be pushed by multiples, which could be, worrisome. But I'm not too much fear for Iconic, as they're making the right adjustments, stepping in the right direction. We're taking a look at the scoreboard now. Creed up to 18 kills, Vad up to 14. So definitely making that comeback. They got to be strong and consistent across the board here. They're going to have numbers. They're going to have multiples in the point. And as I say that, they get wiped with Jazz, the last remaining player there. So Jazz going to be able to come back with Vat having their back, I'm sorry. And we're going to be a battle of contesting. So P3 is going to be opened up in about 40 seconds here. Be interested to see how the transitions are made, how the map rotations are adjusted. It appears as though we're going to have Iconic setting up for new as well, which is good. The only thing is, you can't let these guys get points off. No, you can't let them have any kind of scrap time. You got to have the best of both worlds, because you're in a massive deficit.
You get the best of both worlds, and I'm on ton of vibes in the stream right now. And Iconic.
There we go.
They managed to get a few points out of this last hill by the hotel or the tower, whatever you want to call it. And now they're going to be stepping and setting themselves around the Spy area. Spy is super low HP under the stairs. He's going to be taking Bills with a great flank. But yeah, that's what we like to see coming from Iconic. They're finally able to challenge these hard points back. And they are making it step by step until they reach 205, so they might tie the game. But now they're being pushed. The site has been contested for a long time, but that's a retake coming from the team Elevate. They're not staying on the site though, so they might be focusing a bit more on the hill instead of playing for kills. We do see Stanley with 25, Marvel with 23, and C-Spy with 31. What a genius that is. But on the other side, they have such a great amount of kills as well. 20 for that, 23 for Creed, 15 and 15 for Bills and Jazz, and 13 for Fahim. But they've been destroyed and get kicked out of this area. And Jazz is going to be the one trying to watch these spawns to take the flank and the rotations, as Fahim is already walking into the next hot point by the P4.
Elevate was very fearful of losing spawns and that P3 deli area, and what their worst nightmare was losing it. They did lose it, as we see Iconic now. Well, oh no, they might have actually got the flip back. So that P3 was uncontested. It was not even preoccupied. It was not even occupied at one point. There was like 10 seconds where no one was getting points. And it looked like Elevate was setting up for new. They got the flip. They were holding the spawns. And it's just back and forth now as we speak. Iconic going back and forth. The hill again it's not occupied. How is it not occupied? You've got plenty of time on the hill left. We've got 3 contesting 2 at the moment. So I guess they've got their eyes on
Marvel.
future endeavors, and it looks like that may be the the downfall for Iconic here, as they are going to try to set up for new. They didn't maintain what they had, and they're going to go down 1-0 in the series.
1-0. And yeah, I was about to say maybe they should just rotate and set the entire Elevate roster for the next one, which was by P5 the top of the A flag. But there was 30 seconds remaining. They only needed about 10 to get this win and to reach the 250 points first. So that was definitely a great decision from Elevate, making it to round 1 for them in this game number 3 of tonight's stream. Yeah, that has been some great plays in concern. An entire domination throughout the entire game, I might say, coming from Elevate. We saw an early and a tiny start coming from Iconic, if I should say this way. That they've been slow on the first rotation. They took some time to get themselves entirely into the game to win most of that duel, because they lost a lot at the beginning when they were trying to fight around the P1 by the pillars and the P2 by the tower. That was a hard time for them to go through, but they managed to come back. They were being leaded by almost twice their score, like 180 to 93, but they managed to get a few more points step by step, making it happen, reaching 140 for only a 40 points gap. And now, game number 2, Search and Destroy. I can't remember the map though. I'm going to take a second look at it. But this game number 2 is going to be nasty. I can already smell it from there.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to have a Search and Destroy on standoff. So the hardpoint raid being banned obviously led us to a crash hardpoint the first game. So I can't say that I'm a little upset that they banned it, but it would have been another nostalgic map setup and game modes. You know what? I enjoyed the crash. The crash was great, as you said. Iconic, obviously not able to get their grip. Elevate making a run for the money. P4 was open for shot, nobody in. They were too busy focused on new. You could have broke new if you just got the points that you needed to stay in the game. They obviously elected and opted out to go to P5, which ultimately led to their demise. The game overall controlled. It felt like it was all Elevate from the jump. They got 34 off the rip on the P1, which, if you're going to get 34 on P1, if I'm Iconic, I need to get 20. I need to get 26 points. It can't be 34 to 1 or 2 points. That may have been, a rocky start for them. And that may have been the reason why, they started off so slow and ultimately lost the game.
That made them lose him. It might be right. It might be definitely right on this. Just the rotations from the tries at least to take the spawn and to make the spawn flips from most of the time that was Jazz and Fahim that was pushing into the spawn and they were trying to get that done, but they managed to get a few frags out of these tries, but they died always in the end, and that led the Elevate team to take control of these spawns over again, just controlling. And when you hold the spawns and you keep those spawns for the entire time for P3 and P4, that's basically almost 100 points being given to yourself and to your team just by holding this hill. But the next rotations, imagine if we are in a super close match like 230 to 230, and we have one team already sitting into the next hill by P5, and the other teams needs to do the entire map rotation. That will be horrible for the team rotating, just because it's so hard. Like, there's something about these P5 that makes me think about these P3 and P4 in Summit, about the A flag and by the top C snow area. And we were talking about this, will it'll be the other time when we were casting this Mobile Mayhem League, and we both agree on the fact that this P5 on Crash by the top of the A flag is super easy to hold, but super hard to break. If you're all your team is just around this area, you have one guy playing as an OBJ and the other one rotating around, trying to get a few frags by the yellow stairs, by mid and by the B long, it's basically over. And most of all, if you have an operator skill being toggled and being toasted out, there's no way the other team can even get close to this hill. And that's what I liked about this game, that they used the specialists at their best and they managed to keep them away from this hill so that they're not considered a threat anymore. They had to spawn way across the map and go run back. That's wasted a lot of time for Iconic, and I might think they need to wake up now on the Search and Destroy because that's the last chance to take this win against Elevate.
Absolutely. P5 is definitely the hardest one to break, and it is very, very close to actually, I would say it's even harder than the summit point that you're referring to, the one that's top snow side near plow and all that, the plow building in the back of spawns. I felt like that's an easier point to break because there's multiple entries. In comparison to the point on Crash P5. So yeah, it's definitely very relatable. That map though is so much smaller than Crash. Crash is way bigger. So in comparisons to spawn flipping, if you're pushing that P5, obviously you got to make the right moves. If you die too soon, you're spawning out. You're not going to be of any use. So it's a very, very good comparison. Obviously, there's a lot to lose on P5 and Crash as we just watched. But if you don't even get it to a P5, there's not even a point of even talking about it because they gave up P4 and they allowed this Elevate team to just come in and steal those 8 points that they needed to win. Obviously, they didn't care about that next point because they didn't need those points. They got the points they needed at P4. So definitely, a struggle, a battle between the inner monks. Do you set up for new? Do you stay here? It was a lose-lose situation for them, and they shouldn't have found themselves in that position. That P1, I'm starting to think back to it now. That 34 points in comparison to what you got on the board from P1, it might have been the difference. If you take in comparison to points, you don't let them get 34 points off that. It's a much closer ball game. They don't get a win off of P4. The game does go to P5 and it will get reset. So it's a lot to think about, a lot to consider. These guys obviously got to get on the same page if they want to take it to a third game in the series. Otherwise, they're going to be 2-0 in this Search and Destroy on standoff.
And that might be one of the scenarios that might take place. Now, as we are just waiting for this game to start for the Search and Destroy standoff, we've seen a lot of Search and Destroy standoff today. I think that's at least the second time as the... Wait, what was the first match? Like, on which map was that played? You remember the game between Kings and...
First match was a hardpoint raid.
No, I was talking
Kings.
about the actual first Search and Destroy we've seen tonight. Can you
first... It was definitely a standoff. It's always, I think it's been... No, Crossfire. It was Crossfire.
Oh, yeah, true.
Disregard that. Crossfire,
True,
yes.
true.
I remember now.
So yeah, this is definitely Crossfire. So now, the Search and Destroy and standoff for the second time in a row. We've been seeing that between Banker Gold and Aphelion, and we'll be heading back straight into this map again and this mode again for this game between Iconic and Team Elevate. But you know what? Enough talking. Just waiting for the staff to confirm. Are you ready, guys, to start this game off? Are we even ready to get things going between both of these rosters? We want to see them fight until they're dead. I'm sorry, it might sound rude, but it's actually for content purposes, so I think this is allowed.
Yeah, that's a savage thing to say, but I can't relate to anything more right now at this moment. I need to see these guys fighting to the end. Make it as bloody as possible. Let's make this as entertaining as possible. I hope, Iconic's able to find their mojo and get back into the groove so that way we can take it to a game 3. Yet to see a game 3 today. I need to see a game 3 in my life today. If we don't see a Dom, I'm going to be upset.
All right, you know what? We're ready to jump, so we're ready to play. Just spam the ready button, host, so we can go straight into this game number 2 from the series number 3 of tonight's stream. And that's going to be still against between Iconic against Elevate. Elevate are winning 1-0 against Iconic, so we might need them to pop off in a hand now. We need the Iconic roster to start destroying the enemies because they're killing it so far. They were trying to kill it at least in this hardpoint, even if they lost it. But now it's all up to them. They have cards in their hands and they might be using them smartly. And the game is starting as we speak. Come on, please, guys, ready up.
There we go. We were playing a game of musical chairs there for a second. One would ready up, the other one would unready. Oh man, we're gonna get started up. It's Search and Destroy standoff. It's a game of 6. If Elevate is able to win it, they're going to be 2-0ing Iconic. Iconic looking to bounce back after a heart-heavy loss to this Elevate team on a crash match that I felt was very, very, controllable. At any rate, let's see how they bounce back and see how they can perform here. We got 4 in lobby. We got 5 for Elevate. So starting up here shortly, what are your predictions?
I might say, as we do say Iconic on the City side, they need to make the most of it now. So they need to grab a lot of points while being on there, just because when they'll be on the T side, we know that the Elevate defense is super strong. So they might have to go for these sort of plays. And no, players are leaving the lobby. There might be a connection issue coming from one of the player. We're having so many issues tonight. We're having so many issues about these games. But you know what? It's all good because this is not really important. We're just going to restart that. And that's basically going to be over that easily. We're leaving this and we're moving straight into another game. Just waiting for you guys to be prepared because you're not... You can't even tell, you can't even witness what will be taking place tonight. Really.
All right, so someone obviously had connection issues. We're backing out. Looks like it may have been Marvel. And everybody's readying it up. And again, we're playing musical chairs. So always fun to watch. Shouldn't have any issues moving forward with this particular matchup, though. So, connection issues are obviously something uncontrollable. I get it. And as I say that, the match is back in. We are loading into the game. Looks like we got 5v5. Ooh. We got a 5v5 playing field. There we go. We are good to go.
We are finally good to start after a long wait. We're ready to jump into some other games. And as we mentioned, Elevate will be on the attacking side this time, while the Iconic Crossfire will be trying to defend these bomb sites from being pushed and these bombs from being planted. Still a 5v5, they're going to be playing passively, no A rush, nothing like that happening, at least so far in this game. And who's going to be the player sitting by the back alley? I think that was Crit that rotating over. Let's take it together while playing. Oh, Casimir managed to pick the first frag. Straight to back alley, Bills with the follow-up. And these guys are holding their line pretty well with the sniper. And now it's a 5v3 and they might be feeling confident now. But Yaya is going to take a trade back. And Yaya, how can you kill the sniper? I didn't know you were able to use it, dude. But you did a great first pick to give some hope and some help to your teammates.
Yeah, Iconic starting off strong. They just got to keep that same momentum, same energy. Bomb is in hand of Spy for Elevate. They're going to be making the rotations. It's kind of like a split, though. We got Bomb over a tank, rather a statue area. Champy is going to be able to pick up the kill on the Creed. So we got an even playing field, 3v3. Bills, Jazz, Cosmo, Champy, Spy, Yaya. So we're getting a little bit more regrouped here as the rotations being made over at A. So we're going to have to see Iconic regroup, get back together, and get this defused if they want to take this first round.
Yeah, they will need it, but as the bomb went down on A, we almost saw Bills giving a lifeline. Oh, all the grenades are being thrown. This is not even a Call of Duty Mobile game. This is just an AC 130 inbound, making it 3v3. Spire will manage to take another frag down, almost connects that headshot by mid. Is missing a lot of bullets, and now Bills, as the last player alive, will be trying to clutch this 1v3. He's not connecting this headshot. It was almost sitting in the corner. He picked up a gun, which might be a great strategy to go for, but as soon as you pick a gun, yeah, now has the sniper. He's pushing in the side. Will be connecting the bullet, but Spy with another kill, making it 2 for him in this round, and a first one that goes to Elevate.
It almost went lopsided for Elevate there. They had a 3v1 situation. It almost looked like he was going to get both of those kills and potentially set it for a third, but Spy obviously coming through in the clutch. Round went to Elevate. Elevate is up 1-0 so far. Iconic, guys, you got to get it together. You guys got to get a better game plan here. You had perfect positioning. You had perfect timing. You got the first frag off. You had the advantage. You had everything going for you. And just managed to slip through their hands there.
Pretty so accurately. Like, they're really playing passive. They're not being greedy at all, but they're throwing so many utilities to destroy these trophies on the A-bomb side. They already know that it's going to be set up like that. But Yaya is pushing from the back alley. Might be finding Bills because Biz is not even aware. He has no idea about somebody being on his right. And if Yaya pushes on the great timing. They're both going to wait, like basically behind the wall. He's out of cover. Bills is straight in the open. If Yaya pushing it, and we'll get an easy kill on Bills. We're predicting that. And what a fail that was from Bill. The positioning was not the best. I think he messed up on that one, and that's now a 5v4 for Elevate, trying to get another round in their pocket. They're trying to commit into A, sitting by the boxes, and Spy will take another kill straight into that.
Yeah, he was creeping like a sneaky snake in the grass over there. Got the unsuspected kill onto Bills. He was taken out, though, by Cosmo. Cosmo hit some sick shots. I think I'm going to have to take a look at this guy. This guy is, he's not missing in my perspective. I've seen him take some shots. He misses there, but obviously not a great angle. Oh, man, that shot was definitely hittable. All right, so I might have given him the caster curse and and pointed out his perfect aim a little too soon, though. Sammy, last remaining player for Elevate. He's going to go down via Creed. The round is going to go to Iconic. Iconic needs to win this in order to take this to a game 3.
They need it. They need it. You said it. They need this game, but now they're coming back. They managed to get the first round, and I'm pretty sure it's not the last. I'm pretty sure it's not the last. Just looking at how confident they're playing in this retake, they're even being greedy and pushing straight into Sammy by the state of you. But yeah, he had a sniper. That might be the reason why they pushed, because they knew that they won't be able to connect his bullets if we're all pushing at the once. Oh, it will get a triple collateral, but that won't happen, unfortunately. I would have loved to see that, but that will not be a thing, at least for this round. Sammy is holding the line by mid. It might be backstab, I think. Who is that pushing from behind? That is Bills. Pruning and crouching behind them. Waiting for some more kills. Yeah.
He's got a pretty good advantage over there at the backside of Warehouse. However, he doesn't have a man advantage. And as soon as I say that, Spy is weak. If they push now, they might have the opportunity to defuse. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Time is not there on their side. Spy's going to take out Cosmo. Bills is going to be setting up on Statue. It doesn't matter if he gets a kill or not. He's going to be taken out. That round was over before it even ended.
Second round for Elevate. Sorry, I'm choked. Second round for Elevate. Jumping straight into round number 4, as we are seeing them pushing straight into A this time. If they haven't been playing aggressive at all, so I might think that the aggressive play style might be fitting them well. But we'll see Jazz sitting on top of mid. Sammy picks a kill, and his first frag of this game straight into the enemies. Yaya with a follow-up on Bills is going to pre-fire this RPG, but won't find anyone. And they're all playing passively around Blue and Kebab as well. Sammy's holding the line. He's going to tag him super low HP. Sammy gets the follow-up shot straight away on Jazz. There's another one, sorry, sitting behind the Kebab area. And the other one is going to be Cosmo in the spawn by the blue van, by the 8 tower. Not connecting this bullet, and Spy ending this other game just to give it to his team. 3 rounds for them now. 1 for the side of Iconic and 1 round away from switching sides. And I might think that they're more of an attacking team and an offensive team than a CT one for Iconic. Did you think?
I would think so too. And after looking at that round, that was pretty desperate move. We sent 2, or Iconic rather, sent 2 back alley, pushing onto the gas site, and it just did not pan out well for them. They need to come together collectively. These desperate attempts, desperate measures, things are not going to work in a search and destroy game. These things. Obviously, you got to have a strategy. You got to follow through with it, and you got to understand why you're working this strategy. Jazz is taken out by Champy. Champy in good position. We've got an Elevate team that is in a very, very aggressive position as they 2 on the bomb site of A, 2 on the and as I say that Champy's taken out, but 1 remaining inside. Nope, they're going to be 3 all on A. So 1 cubby, 2 going to be pushing out. It was a very aggressive push, and it paid off as they have a 1-man advantage. Elevate looking to take this round, be up by 3 as the sides are going to flip after this. I don't see Iconic getting it, and as I say that, Spy and Sammy both get frags. We're going to have a 1v4 as the sides are going to flip. We're going to see Iconic on the attacking side. This is a time to be aggressive. This is a time to try something new. Not on the defense, guys. Not on the defense.
Yeah, not on that defense. But now that they're going to be attacking, maybe they'll have more keys maybe to reach success in this game and to manage to beat this enemy team that is Elevate. Elevate on a really great streak in the past few days. They've been popping off also, and they used to be called House of Anubis, that they've been picked up by Elevate, if you guys didn't know. And they're playing passively on the other side. They still have the bomb behind the broken wall, sending back the red car, even in the teaspoon by the truck and the blue van, but they're all retaining around. We do see Yaya being a bit aggressive, sitting and proning behind the fridge by the back alley. They're all heading towards A, and we might take a look at Spy in this glitch. Taking one, taking two, almost maybe gets the third. In builds is super low HP though. He's going to be escaping for this, but Chempy pushes in with a shotgun, takes this kill down, and the bomb is down as well. As Jazz, they both are going to be holding the line, but Yaya comes for the flank, giving a 5th round to Elevate, and they are now 1 round away from closing this game and making it a clean 2-0 series against Iconic.
Yeah, this isn't looking too good for Iconic. Iconic coming in, losing the hard point. I wouldn't say there's got to be some kind of communication issue here. You're pushing pretty wildly on the defense side. You're not setting up properly for the attacking side, if you ask. Spy able to abuse that head glitch and make it work for him. Spy takes out Creed, but he's traded by Cosmo. Bills with the sniper right in front of No Man's Land. He's going to retreat back. I don't think this collective unit is given the right communication. They're not in the right positions. That with 2 big kills. He says, forget whatever that caster guy says. I don't care what you're going to say. I'm going to get these frags, and we're going to go to another round. You got to get this bomb down, or you got to kill Marvel in order to do so. Marvel on the lighter side of things for this Elevate team. He's only got 1 frag on the board. I still wouldn't underestimate him, though. He's going to be inside of this deli area peeking in, and I'm sure they planned it for boxes as they were retreating back. Yep, it appears as though they're going to be retreating back, so bombs on boxes. They're just going to camp it out, and I don't blame them.
No, that is normal for them to camp it out. And want to ensure that in this game, if they go too greedy on Marvel, we know how good Marvel could be with a snipe. And as Champion is going to be sitting by the corner, they're both pruning and sitting in the angles. They might be going for that pick. That is by the glitch, but will be connecting this next bullet. That managed to get this entire clutch by himself, almost at least by himself. Bills got a kill on Champion pushing by the Stadia, and that's going to be a 2nd round for Iconic as we're stepping into the round number 8 of this Search and Destroy standoff. And Iconic still has a lot of work to do on themselves and on teamwork to get this win, but it's not over yet. It's never over until the game is over. So don't stop believing. As Junie said, don't stop believing.
That's right. Don't stop believing. But in the sake of that, you got to come together. You got to learn something from this, as I see them playing a little more passively here. Still a bit spread out, so unsure of where they want to take the bomb. This is, something you see from more disciplined teams. Sammy takes out Cosmo. These guys are still playing super passive, but they're kind of spread out even. They're not holding points. They're not playing for information. Kind of looks like they're just kind of desperately moving about, trying to make something happen. And, other than just trying to set up and play for information and get that information over to your teammates, that's going to take out Marvel. Champion getting the refrag. It's a 1v3, and we see the players from Iconic starting to leave the lobby. They gotta still send those screenshots in, though. Or at any rate, that round was over. Elevate able to take the 2-0 sweep. Iconic got to bring some heat next time.
I don't know what happened to this side of Iconic. They were on a good streak at the beginning. They managed to get the 2nd round for them, but then they started messing up. Like really, the other team just 5-0'd them in the end. Like 4-0'd them, winning 4-1, 5-1, make it 5-2, keep like a sort of a bit of hope, but that wasn't enough for them. Sorry guys, you know what? I had to talk about these games. We knew what was going on. We knew what mistakes were made from both sides. But Elevate GG's to them in making it 2-0 against Iconic. And we have to jump straight into another break. And then we'll be right back. It's going to be a short break this time. I hope so at least. And the final series for tonight will be between Banker Black and White Dragon. So another roster from Banker Esport will be fighting against White Dragon's White. So the white roster from the White Dragon team. Make sure to stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes.
alive. But we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. It's up my hands without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're out up till dawn. But how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my insides. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. Took my hands without an alibi.
tonight, wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight, wait tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me? What makes this happy feel? Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight, wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight, wait tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me? What makes this happy feel?
Here we go. After this break, we're now getting into the last series of the night. That's going to be Banker Black fighting against White Dragons White. As always, short stuff, verdict, tell us about these map rotations, and all that will be taking place during that game.
We got a hard point on standoff, followed by a search and destroy on meltdown. If we are lucky enough to see domination, it's going to be on a firing range. Some of the map bans, S&D Crossfire, White Dragon bans, Hardpoint Scrapyard. Some interesting gun bans. ASM 10 for Bunker Black, obviously. White Dragon's opting to ban the RUS. So interesting gun choice. We're going to go ahead and get started up with the action. The first nade has been thrown, so it's official. This is a Call of Duty matchup.
It's all about nades and utilities. You're dead right on that one. But the good thing, I appreciate the fact that the Molotovs, Termites, and Triptons are banned, because this will be a totally different way of playing that game. Shark almost got backstabbed, but his skin nade got his back and managed to take that cover. Sorry, I'm having some sort of a hiccup, a hookup, whatever you want to call it. So I'm trying to get it done over with. He's gonna get pushed. Here we go. They need to stay on the flag though, because if you don't keep on hard point, it's gonna be hard for you guys to get a few frags. Baba Yaga with the Arctic is gonna get 2, pushing in. Warvac gets 2 kills. What a wallbang that was from Baba. But Warvac got 2 kills with the trophy system. He's gonna get pushed again. That's gonna be machine for some other frags. And yeah, that's gonna be a great start.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but there was actually a 2-piece for Warvac. He picked up 2 easy frags from his trophy system. So I'm not sure where he placed that at, but I definitely need that OP trophy placement, as I don't ever get trophy system kills. P2 is going to be opened up for shop. We got a 28-15 game, so pretty even matchup. P2 is currently preoccupied by Barker Black, but the flip might have just taken effect, and it looks like the hill is going to be occupied by White Dragons. They are down, but not out. They are not counting themselves out of this matchup. They got 3 in point, as Warvac and team got a 4-man push on the backside of this little barn side area. They're going to get a full stint here. X is going to pick baby Baba is actually going to pick up 1. X is going to be taking out Ipiata, and Baba picking up some big frags there. They hold all the P2 as we speak, and they have managed to gain the lead. It's interesting to see if we see Bunker Black push or set up for new. It looks like they're going to be setting up for new.
Yeah, they'll be setting up. They catch up on the delay and manage, and finally have the win again against the enemy team. That is Bunker Black. Bunker Black are all sitting around these top blue Ria, which is a P3, and that's, if they have a great hold on it, it might be a great occasion for them to do that. Warvac is on a super great streak, having 10 kills so far, and carrying his teammate. He's playing with a Fennec, which is even more surprising. He's going to maybe be, yeah, it will be the OBJ. So as an OBJ, having 10 kills and being the MVP for your team is really impressive, and a great work coming from Warvac for BK Black, but he's going to get pushed by the bottom of the hill, getting pushed again, but gets help from Machine, finally getting a few frags. But on the other side, Baba Yaga has 11 frags, Ekolaya, a sentry gun. His streaks are ready to be used, and they're doing really great on pushing on this hard point now.
Yeah, they're not going to give White Dragons any ground. As I say that, they give White Dragons some ground. But interesting gun choice for Warvac. It's obviously working for him. He's got 10 kills on the board. The Fennec is just not a gun that I would normally see used in a map like this. Almost like using a shotgun on this map. But I say that, I've seen a lot of players use shotguns on this map and do very, very well. So it obviously takes some skill. It obviously takes some great positioning. He's obviously finding the right groove to be in. P3 is going to be wrapping up. We're going to see a 50-point lead on the side of White Dragons. Warvac getting some good placement, just bricking so many shots there. He had an ample opportunity to break the hill. It looks like they're still going to be able to get this break, but at what cost? Maybe a few points. That's quite all right. We've got 3 in the bottom part of market. 2 are going to push out, and the XS1 Goliath by Baba is going to come into play really early. I don't believe I've seen a lot of operators just yet, so this might be a recipe for disaster. It might just pan out very well for Baba. They got their sentry gun in hand too, ready to use. They're going to have a massive advantage going into P1. Obviously, they're going to have to break this Goliath at some point. 20 seconds remaining at this point. Just nailing this lead, well over 70 points, or right at 70 points now as I speak. Potentially looking at an 80-point lead going into P1.
Yeah, it sounds like it, at least it looks like it, and yeah, Renvey is basically the most valuable player for the side of White Dragons. Why is that he has done two triple sprays in a row, one by the P4 and the other one by the blue van in the CT spawn. And the C spawn, sorry. So yeah, he's been doing really great so far. Now, do you see Bunker Black sitting into the side, but Pana goes for the trade. Baba Yaga still has the Goliath, even if he's being super low HP, he's going to be shutting down finally by Xeno coming for the flank. We do need them to wake up for a bit. Machine is only at 5 kills. He's going to be using the samurai sword, and I don't think he used it already. Is he going to push straight into the side with it? It might be a super great use of it if he manages to do that. But as he's coming from behind, coming from the flank, if he does uses it in the next Ophis hot point, that would be such a great move. But he's just going to rush for these bones, and Baba Yaga will expect him to be there thanks to the sound infos. And that's a retake coming from White Dragons.
Yeah, that's an interesting operator choice. Shadowblade obviously hasn't been the meta for a while now, ever since it's been released. It was super OP at the beginning. They nerfed it, and it's just pretty much unusable. Obviously, that requires a certain skill set that maybe he sees himself being able to use. So he's going to get a spray. They've got pretty good positioning here, and it looks like Bunker Black might be setting up for what could be a good P2. No, they don't. They just gave up like that. It looks like the spawns are flipped. White Dragon looking very, very impressive at the moment. And it doesn't look like it looks like maybe 3 players from this White Dragons team are just slaying out as the bottom 2, you don't even want to look at that scorecard. At any rate, the top 3, Baba, Ravani, or Ranvi rather, Ipiana, obviously putting in some work here, making this look too easy. They've got well over a 120-point lead. P2 is about to wrap up, and P3 will be the deciding factor for Bunker Black. They're going to be starting to set up for new. They're going to go ahead and give up on old as one is the last remaining player is wiped. They don't have spawns for new, which is not looking good, man. Bunker Black's going to have to get their stuff together. They're down 120 points. P5 or P3 rather is going to be opening up for shop here in about 8 seconds, and it's currently preoccupied by one member now that the trade's been made. So looking a little better for Bunker Black. They just got to get that one little pest out, and they should have this point. They're going to have to, this is what I've been noticing a lot too, they've struggled maintaining the point. They got to maintain the spawns, they got to maintain position, they got to bunker down, if you would say, and get all of this P3 and set up properly for P4.
Yeah, now that into P4 and it's still being contested, that would have been the opportunity for the side of White Dragons to get this win out of this hill if they held it for the entire time, but they're just pushing into the side. Chakra is connecting a lot of Tempest bullets and Tempest shots here to take them all down, but are they going to be pushing in? As soon as he connects a bullet on one guy sitting on top, here we go, he's going to be taking down one, takes down the second, takes down the third, and Chakra getting a triple feed, taking every single enemies down as Meshin is going to push straight behind him. He has a stealth chopper unlocked, which means he was on a really great streak. And now, even if there's a deadly lead coming from the side of White Dragons with over 105 points gap between both teams, they might be rotating towards the next hot point, which has been broken by the roster from BK Black.
Yeah, these guys, BK Black looking to make a comeback. They didn't do a very good job there on P3. Let's be honest, there P3 was it was more so less a loss, even though neither team got points. You need everything you can get here. They're on the brink. They're not going to lose on this point, but I mean, still, you don't want to go into P1 being down this many points and the opposing team only needing 5 to 6 points to win the game. At any rate, they gotta regroup. They gotta find some kind of common ground here. They're gonna push in collectively as a team and get wiped. Just absolutely abused there. I might have called it early. That might be game. I might have done the incorrect math there. I talk decently, but I am obviously not good at math. The game is over on P5 or P4.
There's no way that happened. What a great try from BK Black though. But the deadly domination from White Dragons was just... There's nothing they could actually do. The last hot point they were in now, and they P4 by the kitchen, with the sentry gun used by White Dragons was just deadly. Like, I saw Shark managing to get Renvei down, then he got Chakra and Baba Yaga pushing straight with the Shock RC, but as soon as he tried to pick the sentry gun, he just died within a second. That means they lasered him as it was low, full HP, sorry. So these caught streaks have been used really smartly from the start of White Dragons. They still had a Sep Chopper and everything to use, but now that's a 1-0 lead coming from them. We might go into some other screenshot stuff. So discussing about this game, what do you think Bunker Black should have done better to get this win in this game?
Obviously, they got to be able to hold map control. They never established map control, even when they had P3 there towards the end. Even with map control, they were unable to hold the point. So it obviously boils down to what point are you holding? Are you communicating with your team properly? What information are you getting to your team? Because at some point you got to be able to hold that point like the third hill and top blue, for at least 40 seconds, 30, 40 seconds. They never had that control. White Dragons had that control the entire game, and the points show. So scoreboard didn't look too lopsided. I didn't see anybody just get outright embarrassed. I just saw 3 White Dragons come through carrying, and they did a great job. So Bunker Black, I need to see you step up and perform in the Search and Destroy, which is going to be on Meltdown. Interesting map. I am not a fan of Meltdown, but I do love the aspect it offers for Search and Destroy. Obviously, you got to be a certain skill set, to snipe on this map. So interested to see who chooses to snipe and who chooses to, AR, SMG, or even shotgun. You could see a shotgun if these guys are shotgun users. So interested to see how this boils down. If not, we're going to see Bunker Black 2-0 here. They're going to have to step it up.
Yeah, I don't know who would be using a shotgun there, because even if that's a really close quarter for the fight, they are really close quarters fights and get challenges. Maybe they will still go for this DRH meta that they are playing in throughout the entire game, or maybe the chopper as well if they want to spam B when they're planting the bomb. But let me remember. I can't remember. I think the red side, so the White Dragons White are going to be on the T side for the first round, sorry, of these games. So I might think that they do have an advantage, because compared to the other map, I do think this map is T-sided, just because it's easy to go into a bomb site if you throw utilities and stuff. Like B is literally always in the open. If you can throw smokes and stuff, it's an easy bomb plan. You just have to push a bit into their spawn into the B turbine, their platform. You set at least one player by the control rooms in mid by the red build, the red room and the blue room, just so they can hold the mid and the beat stairs, the B flag stairs, sorry, and I think the strategy would be working better on the T side for BK Black, and at least I hope they will survive the CT side. It's going to be a really hard time for them to go through, but I'm pretty sure they might be bouncing back from what they just did, and they need to bounce back strong now to get this win.
Yeah, if I'm Bunker Black, I'm definitely going to punch these guys straight in the jaw off the rip. I'm going to full send A. They're going to be on the attacking side, you said?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're going to be on the attacking side. I would full send A off the... Oh yeah, White Dragon. Oh, Bunker Black's up top, so they're blue is defending, correct?
I think blue is going to start on the CT side. I might be wrong, but I think it's going to be like it.
Well, either way, if I'm Bunker Black, I'm full sending to 1 point. Either way, if you're defending, full send to A, full send to, and then retake B. A retake on B is a little harder to do than A, obviously, but you don't want to just give them A. I feel like that would be, off the rip, that would be, the mindset you want to have. You want to full send as a team, make sure your presence is known, and if the plan is on the other side, just retake as a team. So 5-man pushes off the rip, just show that dominance and establish it early. Otherwise, you're going to get pushed around by this look like pretty strong White Dragons team.
Mm-hmm. Actually, a really strong one, and but the Bunker Black, I know which power they have to answer back and to fight back. And now they just need to put it into this game. We're just missing a few screenshots before we can start the game. You know what? We might be bringing some more features, guys, so the waiting times are not lasting that long for you, and even for us, we might be taking a short break every time, and then you guys will be seeing something, a gameplay that I can't talk to you about so far, so we might be adding some new features to the Mobile Mayhem League to keep you entertained while these lobbies and these things are being set up and fixed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we might be ready to go super soon. It's all good now. Everyone is ready, and we're jumping straight into this game. Number 2 of this final series from tonight's stream, and that will be played on Search and Destroy Meltdown. So basically, 2 different exits of that game. Bunker Black winning this and making it to game number 3, or White Dragons confirming their lead and wrapping this up in the 2-0 series.
All right, we're going to see White Dragons on the attacking side. I am assuming they're going to go B. If I am Bunker Black, obviously you got to pick one side or the other. You just got to do it as a team, do it collectively. They're going to split up immediately. 2 are going A. We got a full send onto the B bomb site in the favor of White Dragons. We're going to see some trades. Baba's going to pick up the first one. Shark retraded. Shark taking out Chakra. So Shark and Chakra are down. We've got a 4v4, so interesting ball game left to be played. We're going to see Machinist rotate back, and that is the perfect thing you want to do. You want to rotate back until you get help from your teammates. You never want to push in completely, especially on, and as I say that, Ranvi just obliterates them. So we've got a 4v3. There's still plenty of time to defuse the bomb. Zeno is going to take out Ipana and X, man. Was he a sub? I didn't see him last game. Or maybe I just didn't notice him.
No, Xeno was actually there, yeah. He wasn't playing that much, but I think he was playing the last game. He's getting to push straight.
Nice.
Oh, the RPG tagged him low HP. He's going to use maybe the pistol. And here we go. Baba Yaga sticks with the sniper, the Arctic, and makes it a first round for White Dragons Y. And as we're jumping into round number 2, I'm going to see how the Banker Black roster is going to react to that. Because they've been pushed really hotly. That was a 1-for-1 trade coming from Shark and Chakra on the other side. So I might think they have opportunities now to jump into another great lead as they are dominating so far this game. Oh, these nades are being thrown everywhere. And Pana is going to push under with the Echo. And Shark flanks back to run through the smoke and gets this easy kill. That was a really great play. Magic with some more, Warvac with another. And finally, Banker Black are fighting at their best and making it happen while Baba Yaga is still sitting in a spurn in a 5v2 in the favor of a BK Black.
Yeah, Baba's got a pretty good vantage point here. He's got the bomb in hand. He knows that he has to get a pick or 2, preferably 2, before he gets his bomb down. He's going to rotate onto the spawn side, sniper head glitch area. Looking like he's going to go to the office side. He's spotted by Zeno. Zeno just makes him pay for peeking before Baba could even react. He was dead. It is a interesting setup here. We got a 5v1. If Chakra 5v1s this, my guys, I will literally shout at the top of my lungs. I don't see it happening, but who knows? Obviously, can't call anything too early. He's got 40 seconds to make a move. He's rotating into the spawn side of Bunker Black here. He misses one shot, doesn't miss the second. Chakra takes out Zeno. Zeno, who was just absolutely a beast when he went up against Baba, bricked that first shot, and Chakra made him pay. Chakra doesn't have much time, and I believe Bunker Black knows that, so they are able to get the kill. The round is going to go in favor of Bunker Black.
And Banker Black making it finally 1-1. They took the lead and a great advantage. The first push from Shark was really smart. The follow-up from Magic with the QXR. And then Warvac taking another one by the blue room by the B flag. And now they're all heading towards B. There's a triple man push coming from Banker Black from mid. And as they're holding the line, Shark is going to snipe one down. Shark is basically switching guns every time. He's been using the Manowar round 1, the QQ9 round 2, and now the Locust, and he manages to get a frag at least every time. Pana is pushing with the Echo, tags Shark really low HP, but Xeno gets a nade across the entire map. Now back to a 3v3 as the bomb has been dropped literally on the site. So I don't know if the White Dragons roster will slay them, but at least this nade will find an enemy to kill, making it a 3v2 now as he's sitting back the platform. And there's still going to be Shark holding the line from behind, taking Renvei down back the side and back to a 2v2. These lines from Shark are really being held perfectly. And as he's going to re-push on it, I might think that Chakra shows himself too much. He's going to die through that, but their smoke was a smart choice. Tried to get the shot through the smoke, and they're just rotating, maybe faking, but at least going into mid to ruin the enemy defense and strategy.
Absolutely. The difference between this round and last round was White Dragons kind of like held passively in mid, and obviously that was not a position they wanted to be in. Bunker Black exposed them. The first round they full sent to B, and it worked. They tried to full send again this round, but Bunker Black obviously strategizing, coming up with a better plan here, forcing them over to A. Obviously they wanted that. Shark playing very well with the Locust, He switched guns every single round. You said he's got the MP7, the QRZ in hand. He gets one on Piana. Oh man, we got a last hope for White Dragons. Is Chakra abusing that Locust, but is traded Zeno with the MP5. We're going to get a defuse, and a second round in a row is going to go in favor of Bunker Black.
This is now 2-1 for BK Black. Is that the beginning of their comeback? The rise of BK Black is rise or shine, rise and shine, even though they are in a bad position where they lost the first game, so they might be focusing even more on this game number 2 against the White Dragons roster. But he's going to push straight on top, holds the line with the Arctic. And now they're actually locating around A, so they might be pushing from behind. Warvac will find Pana, but Pana will kill him. Baba Yaga with a straight follow-up on Machine. They're holding the flank. There's Magic sitting at the bottom. That is going to be picked by Chakra. And that's only now Shark and Xeno alive. It's the same scenario again. He's going to be holding the line top. Connects the bullet on Chakra with a great read. He can crouch and peek again, making it a 3v4. It's still doable for BK Black, but it's going to be really hard to fight against the others that are already located all around the area, at least covering one side with 2 players.
Yeah, this isn't looking too good for Black this round. They did very well last round with a retake on A. They don't have a man advantage this time, or even play and field even. As I say that, Shark gets 1. They're going to push in collectively. Baba is going to take out Zeno, so Shark is going to be the last remaining player for this Bunker Black team. He's going to reload. I just don't think time's going to be in his favor. Baba is going to push in, get the frag with the DRH. We got a even ball game. It is tied 2-2.
2-2. Last round on the attacking side for White Dragons now. And will they go back to B? Because it worked well on the first round. The second one wasn't that great, but maybe trying this over again. And yes, that's what it seems like they're committing into the B bomb. But there's going to be 2 players sitting behind the side, and I think Shark is going to be one of them. Just scoping straight at the platform. Almost got picked by the guy sitting on top. Trying to go for that bullet, but won't be finding game though. And he knows there's one. Baba Yaga is sitting by the glitch. The bomb just went on the side, so he's going to go for that plant. Is he going to go for that plant?
Yeah, we got a battle of... Yeah, they had a battle of jump shots. It looked like Sharky and I'm not sure who. I think it was Baba on the other side of that gear. It was pretty interesting to see. He even called friends. Ranvi getting the big frag. Bob is still in hand. He's going to get it down. He's going to attempt to. It looks like he's having a little bit of issue. He's planning it perfectly, even though on B, there's really not a good spot to plant for. If you plant on backside, front side, either way, you're going to have to be on that mid-side area of the gears. We're going to see some trades here. Bunker Black trying to make a comeback here. Magic's getting a big frag onto Pana, and Pana's down. We got a 2-1 situation. Baba going to be obliterated, knocked out of his socks. Round is going to go in favor of Bunker Black.
BK Black now finally took the lead against White Dragons White. And we were talking about them being maybe more aggressive, and the aggressive playstyle fits them more. And now they're on the T side, so they're allowed to play really aggressively towards this side. Will it be working out for them? That's what we're about to witness, so stick around so you don't miss anything from that content. They're all pushing aggressively towards mid, which is really great strategy to go for. There's going to be one guy sitting at the bottom left. I don't think he's going to check him out, and that's a great shot coming from Pana, sitting and laying on the floor. Machine got another kill. He's being tapped from behind, almost low speed with Shark got his back covered. And they're almost all by the control rooms now. So how are they even going to rotate around with that? There's still Baba Yaga sitting by the B stairs. He's going to pick the bomb. Shark has the bomb, but he's going back to the site. What is he even doing?
Looks like he wants to contest, man. He wants some more smoke. Shark is looking for some blood. He needs it in his life. He's going to rotate back, though. Zeno, I think, is going to be reasoning with him. He's throwing his nades, making sure that they know he is right there waiting for them. The mid rotation is really interesting. I didn't expect him to rotate mid. I was expecting him to either go A or just full send it to B. We've got a pretty decent little maybe hold on B. X takes out Zeno as I'm saying that. So the bomb is not going to go down. These guys need to get a pick, they think, before they plant in fear of being outmanned and outcornered. X gonna push in. He's gonna pushing out the mid is dangerous, and he pays for it. Shark getting the frag, but pays ultimately for his life. Bomb is recklessly in mid area. Machinist, the last remaining player for this Bunker Black team, needs to get the bomb or make 2 kills here. Baba makes the decision for him, blows his head off. Round is over.
The round is over. Round number 7 on incoming right now, as we do see a perfect tie between both of these teams. 3 rounds for BK Black, 3 rounds for White Dragons. BK Black, sorry, are still going to be on the T side, and this time they're heading towards the A bomb side by the way it looks. And it might be getting an easy A control, as no one is sitting even close to this hill from the side of White Dragons. Are we going to see a 4th round for them, as this bomb is planted pretty early into the round? Are we 20 seconds after the start of this round? And they will have to hold it for some more 40 seconds with 5 players remaining in each team, so it's basically a TDM match from now on.
Yeah, it's a 1v1v1v1v1. Everybody against everybody. Obviously, the great awareness from Bunker Black as the bomb went down quickly. That's exactly what you want. We're going to see them funneling in mid, making rational decisions. Zeno's going to take out X, but Pana's going to get the refrag. Baba picking up a big boy frag there. Ranvy's weak. He's going to be pushing in, gets the assist as Baba gets the Arctic. The bomb is going to be defused. White Dragon's going to be up 4-3 after this round.
Baba Yaga, 11 frags, 11 kills in the Search and Destroy in round 7. These guys popping hard this time. And he's getting some space to play with his team, actually. We did see Pana doing some great plays with the Oko, getting 2 kills in that retake. That was a 5v5, but they managed to win these with just only losing 1 player and 1 teammate, which was a great execution coming from them. So yeah, now seems like they're committing it to mid again. They're playing passively. The bomb is still waiting behind the mid and the B spawn area. So I don't even know how they're going to rotate and push from that. Renvei sitting by the bottom mid, waiting for them maybe to push from there. To rush the tunnel. They're just going to push aggressively, just sprinting on the floor. Magix will be spotting him, and what a fail that was from Magix, allowing Renvei to take him down. That's now a 5v3 for White Dragons, making it a 5v1. Xeno as the last player alive will pick one. Is not going to be in the second though, and this is maybe the final round of that game. That is now round number 5 against the round number 5 rounds, sorry, against 3 for White Dragons, and we might be seeing the last round of this series and of this stream if White Dragons manage to take this win.
Yeah, White Dragons showing ultimate confidence in knowing what they need to do. I'm not seeing a lot of confidence from Bunker Black. It seems they are very indecisive on how they would have played as a team. They fell apart last round. They split up, and it just did not pay off for them. Zeno picking up a big frag. Ranvy's going to get taken out by Warvac. Zeno's going to be traded by Baba. Chakra picking up 2 big kills. One with the nade, one with the locust. And we got a 2v2. Bomb is in the hands of Warvac. Warvac knows he sees Chakra right there in mid on the boiler room entrance. He evades, but is super weak. Baba taking out Machinist. Warvac's the last remaining player. He's going to get pushed. Oh, Warvac with the big frags. 1v1. This is a showdown. Baba looking to end this now. This is going to be round 6 if they are able to win it. The bomb is in the hands of Warvac, so the game is in his hands. In this 1v1 situation, Warvac playing it very smoothly. Going to go ahead and plant the bomb. He's got a defend for his life. I'm not sure how he's going to play it. It looks like he's going to bunker down on this gear side, waiting for any kind of sudden sound, any kind of gunfire, anything, just to tip him off so he can push aggressively. He's going to retreat. I'm not sure what that strategy looks like. He's going to retreat, give the bomb site. The ninja defuse is going to happen.
No way.
Oh my! He gets it on Baba. Great awareness. Getting the ninja defuse right underneath Warvac, who mindlessly just wandered all the way through the mid-section of the map onto the boiler rooms. Just not well played, not well executed for Bunker Black. They're going to be 2-0 here.
Bunker Black, what was that? Warvac, why do you even escape? You pointed a good thing out, like, Why do you even escape? You have control over the bomb. You know it's not really planned for you. You can't be standing around these mid stairs. But I think that was the easiest bomb defuse from Baba Yaga right there. That was a big choke coming from Banker Black, and that's gonna wrap up tonight's series between all these teams for the Mobile Mayhem Season 4 Day 2. And yeah, that was a mess from Banker Black. I know they're not playing at the best level. This seems like they're not focused at all. But I might be keeping an eye on them for the next faces, even more on the BK Gold as well, and Aphelion, because they've been popping out tonight. We've had some great matchups, I have to say. The BK Gold versus Aphelion was a great one. Unfortunate that we didn't have the chance to go straight into this round number 3 that we all wanted to see on the domination firing range. I would have loved to see that, dude. But we need to get enough in the chat for Vac. And what was your first point of view about this entire series? Do you think you'll have some more content with us on Thursday and on next week as well? Did you like it?
Oh, absolutely, man. This is like, I'm finding my second home here, guys. I appreciate you for having me. The opportunity has been, I'm taking full advantage of it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm looking forward to coming back Thursday. I'm going to be a little more confident in my names. I'm going to be studying up for you guys, making sure I'm making those correct call-outs, but definitely an eventful day for my first time on the EU scene. I appreciate you guys for having me. Very humbled by the experience, guys. I thank you all for everything that you've gotten, for me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Thursday, my guy.
Yeah. We'll be back on Thursday. These will be the last words of tonight. Make sure to drop him a follow on Twitter and on Trevor as well. These links will be spammed in the chat, and even read some of his Twitter profile. Make sure to drop me a follow as well. The most important one, drop a follow to these channels so we'll be notified for further events and stream. We'll be back tomorrow with another stream, but not for Mobile Mayhem this time, for another tournament. Hope you guys will enjoy these as well. We'll be back on Thursday for the Mobile Mayhem League and the day 3 of this season 4. And of course, follow Mobile Mayhem on Twitter. Come on, guys. What are you even doing? Follow them on Twitter. Drop them a follow. And Verdict and FloSkiLL were on the mic. It's over for us now. See you, everyone.
Giving a warning, I'm leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. Let's let go. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy.